It is time for Rich Rebel Sports on 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. Rebel Sports brought to you in part by the Rich School District, Evanston Regional Hospital, Ready, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Come On In, the Station on Main, Les Schwab Plains Tire, Stacy's Repair, Summit Pizza, Little Springs Water, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, Elaine Ford Brothers, Hometown Drive-In, the Town of Woodruff, T7 Propane, Bear Lake Realty, Independent Software Solutions, McKay Frankham DDS, and the Crawford Trough. Let's go to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth and join the voice of the Rebels, Aaron Poling.
And we welcome you inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, online at MyLocalRadio.com as the Rebels hit the floor. Off to a little bit of a late start as the boys JV game went late. They went into overtime. The boys ended up winning that game by 3. As I'm Aaron Poling, joined today by Colin Pace. It's time for the Summit Pizza pregame show. When we come back, we'll set the scene for today's matchup. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, online at MyLocalRadio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are Rich High School alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
Welcome to the town of Randolph, located in northern Utah. The first group of settlers came from St. Charles, Idaho in March of 1870. We are a town of great extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 degrees in the winter, and we hold the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded in Utah at minus 50 degrees. Randolph is a small, friendly community that strives to preserve our rural heritage and small town feel. Enjoy the feeling each time you visit Randolph. Go Rebels!
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, online at MyLocalRadio.com. It is time for the Little Springs Water scene set for today's matchup. For that, we bring in my broadcast partner for the night, Colin Pace. Colin, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, Aaron. Thanks. Set the scene for this one. This gym is packed. It's going to get loud in here. It always does. This is a good rivalry. It's going to be a great night.
Yeah, we were talking with the Bear Lake broadcasters about what makes this rivalry so great is it's not for, conference standings. It's not for, RPI in your state. This is just good old-fashioned hate, as they like to call the Michigan-Ohio State rivalry, as it's a lot of fun. This is just for bragging rights over the next year, as the Rebels will take on the Bear Lake Bears. Rebels 1-0 with the win last night. Bear Lake 3-1, 4 games under their belt. As when we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, Cody Lundgren, as you're watching those 2023 Rich Rebels online at MyLocalRadio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208. When you're hungry for an amazing breakfast, just like Grandma used to make, visit our bakery on Main Street in Randolph. We hand make fresh pastries for you to enjoy. Supporting the Rich Rebels and thanking you for your business, visit our bakery today.
When you need automotive service on your car, truck, semi, or tractor, call Clay and the team at J-Bar Auto in Randolph. J-Bar Auto also offers competitive pricing on tires for all vehicles. Call or stop by J-Bar Auto today.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Success doesn't come by accident. Success requires hard work, perseverance, learning, sacrifice, and believing in yourself. Eddie and Todd Jensen established the Mound Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho on these very principles. The students, staff, athletes, and coaches at Rich High School value these same fundamentals in education and activities, in athletics, and in life. Good luck, Rebels, from Mound Valley Cattle Company, serving customers in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming since 1997.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand.
You're with the head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team, and that's Coach Cody Lundgren. Coach Lundgren, man, that feels good to say. I got to imagine you guys are ready to go too, right?
Yeah, it's great to be back. It's great to be back in the gym. Fun to be with these kids and just excited to get going.
How has practice gone? You guys have had quite a few practices up to this point. This is your fourth week of practice as we're starting it on Monday. How has practice gone for you guys so far?
You know, it's going good. We got a lot of girls in here that are very talented, good athletes, good basketball players, and, you know, things are starting to come together as a team, so that's fun to see.
So last year about this time, I think I asked you the same exact question about losing 3 seniors from last year. It's the same question, but you guys were able to regroup and reload. What kind of challenges that present with player roles coming up in the new season?
That's the biggest thing, and that's what'll help getting some games in the schedules, because then those roles will start coming out for these girls. But they're starting to learn them through practice, and, you know, they're starting to see what they do well and what the team needs them to do, and they're starting to excel in those areas.
So you guys' first game is on Friday. What are you guys most excited about?
You know, I think my girls are just excited to play somebody else besides themselves. You know, they've been in here beating against each other for 4 weeks, and they're ready to go out and play somebody else. So we're excited to go down to Ogden and play St. Joe.
We want to thank Cody Lundgren for being a part of the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show on the Summit Pizza pregame show. As pregame is about to wrap up, we're going to take one last commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have some keys to tonight's game. We will do the intro for the 2023 Rich Rebels at halftime because we're running out of time. We'll be right back after this.
When you're experiencing pain from an injury or pain for an unknown reason, it can negatively impact how you function every day. It's good to know that individually supervised physical therapy is available at Evanston Regional Hospital. From athletes to seniors, we assist patients with personalized treatment plans. We offer a broad range of therapies including cardiac rehab, post-surgical rehab, concussion recovery, and sports rehab. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The town of Garden City is home to beautiful Bear Lake, where families play together. We welcome you to Garden City and invite you to visit bearlake.org for places to explore and information on upcoming events year-round. The town of Garden City welcomes you as we cheer on the Rich Rebels.
quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
When you need to hire a semi, Sabey Trucking in Woodruff, Utah is the place to call. Scott and Diana Sabey have been serving customers across the nation since 2007. It's important to know that your loads are being handled professionally by honest, reliable drivers. The team at Sabey Trucking reminds you, safety first. Don't text and drive. For all your long haul and short haul needs, get it there safely and on time. Call today, Sabey Trucking, 435-503-0454.
Welcome back into Rush Swap, Plains Tires broadcast booth. As a little bit of a mix-up there as we go to our starting lineups. As the lineups on the floor for the Rebels. These are brought to you by Little Springs Water. Janie Wallenstein, Casey Wilson, Haiti Pugmire, Hannah Scott, and Violet Taylor, a senior laden lineup. Has a lot of experience. First off for the Bear Lake Bears, number 2, Sadie Shaw. We're going to turn it over to the in-house announcer for the Bear Lake starting lineups. And Colin, I don't think I could have said it better myself. As we'll set the starting lineups for the Bear Lake Bears. Number 22, that's Lily Crockett. Number 10, Taisley Neal. Number 2, Sadie Shaw. Number 32, Hallie Wells. And number 11, Emery Walker. As one thing I noticed about this starting lineup is that Wells, a freshman, getting the start for the Bears. They win the tip-off. Here they come across half court. It's Shaw. Be on the lookout for Shaw throughout the night, as she is what makes the engine runs for this Bears offense. To give it back to her on the wing, fakes the shot, waits for the screen, moves it to Neal. Right wing 3 in the air, rattles around and out as Wallentine clears. Here come the Rebels on offense for the first time tonight as Wallentine into the front court finds Taylor on the right wing. She rattles it back to Janie, hands it back to Violet, and we are going to reset with 7:35 left to go. Still looking for our first points in the game. Taylor has it top of the key. Wallentine right wing, she surveys. Back to Taylor up top. Wilson, she's going to fire a 3. That's off the backboard, no good. Rebound battled for down low as it's going to roll out of bounds off of the Rebels. Wallentine, give her credit. She was on the floor. It rolls off of her out of bounds. Bears ball.
Both her and Hannah Scott were fighting for that ball. Just so happened to come off of Janie there.
Shaw across the half court. She's picked up by Taylor. They move it to Wells at the elbow. Back to Shaw. Catches, shoots the left wing 3. That's short. Rebound pulled in by number 11, Emery Walker, and she's fouled on the play by Wallentine. Not a bad foul there as Walker got the rebound off the air ball, had a layup.
That's not a bad foul by Janie at all.
That kind of shows you what can happen on an air ball defensively. You don't expect the ball to miss the rim. First free throw is off the back rim and out. It kind of puts you in a hard spot defensively because you're expecting it to hit the rim and not go right under the hoop where it went. As Walker back to the line to shoot the second half of the free throws in the air. That's good. 1-0 Bears on the station on main scoreboard. Taylor pushes it up the floor to Wallentine on the left wing. She surveys. Back to Taylor up top. Going to reset, call a play. Wilson on the right wing. Finds Taylor in the right corner. Couple dribbles with the left hand to escape the corner. Finds Wilson, top of the key. They move it to Wallentine. Looking for a screen. 13 to go on the shot clock. Taylor crosses over, pulls up from the free throw line off glass. No good. Rebound hauled in by Neal. Here come the Bears in transition. Shaw on the right wing. Drives right down the lane to the baseline. And she steps out of bounds. Terrific defense there from Violet Taylor.
That was great defense by Violet. She stayed straight, stayed in front of her. Got a little body contact, but she's in position to not get that call. So
1-0 on the station on main scoreboard with 6:30 left to go in the first quarter. Wilson on the right wing. Back to Taylor, top of the key. She works it to Wallentine. Bears in a 2-3 zone. Move to the top of the key to the wing for Taylor. Inside to Wilson. She catches, turns. Looking for a teammate as it's stripped away. That goes right to Taylor with 15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Rebels will reset. Taylor finds Wilson on the right wing. Taylor up top. Drives into the paint. Tried to split a couple defenders. It's turned over. Walker comes away with the ball. Pushes it up the floor. Finds Crockett. Her hook shot. No good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire. Here come the Rebels in transition. As they had Wallenstein ahead of the pack. Instead, Rebels are going to have to reset with 5:45 left to go. Still 1-0 Bears on the Station on main scoreboard. Taylor up top. Wilson has it on the left wing. Back to Taylor. They go to Wallenstein. She's going to fire the deep three. That's off glass. No good. Rebound pulled in by Shaw as here come the Bears. They push it up the floor. On the left wing. Moved to Wells at the left elbow. She finds Neal. She's going to fire the three. Rattles around and falls out as Wallenstein clears with a great rebound. Pushes up the floor to Wilson on the right wing. Is able to corral it. Taylor catches, top of the key. Back to Wilson on the right wing. Taylor finds Wallenstein. Wallenstein drives into the paint, floats one off glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wells. I'd like to see the Rebels go a little more inside as Shaw pushes up the wing on the right side, pulls up, three in the air. That's good. 4-0 Bears on the Station on main scoreboard. As Taylor will push it across the timeline, 4:45 left to go in the first quarter. Wilson on the left wing. To Taylor on baseline. Back to Wilson. She's going to pull for three. That's off. No good. Rebound fought for on the floor as both players go to the floor. Bears are able to pull away for a moment. They clear to Shaw on the left wing in transition. Thought about the three instead. Goes near side to Neal. Surveys, gets a screen. Thought about the shot, goes inside. Pass somehow gets to Wells. Is blocked by Pugmire. Here come the Rebels in transition with Pugmire with the crossover. Uses her body to shield as she'll find Taylor and head down to the post. Wilson on the left wing. Wallenstein top of the key. The hand to Scott. She drives right back to Wallenstein. Goes to Scott. She drives baseline into the paint. Finds Wilson. Floater shot. No good. It's blocked. They find Taylor. She fires for three. That's off the rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Taylor. As she's going to dribble it out. New shot clock for the Rebels. Wilson's going to fire from three. That one's no good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire. Stripped, though, by Neal. Rebels falling in love with a three-point shot here. As Neal nearly turned it over to Pugmire. They find Shaw, left wing. Pick and roll to Wells, who floats it up. No good. Make that Crockett with the miss as Wallenstein clears. 3:18 left to go in the first quarter as the whistles. Not a lot of whistles here in the first quarter as Wallenstein catches on the right wing. Taylor moves it to Wilson on the left wing. Surveys, skip pass to Taylor. She catches, goes inside to Wallenstein. Pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball with 3:04 left to go, and we'll take a breather as, wow, back and forth action.
Yeah, you said we need to go inside a little bit. We need to move the ball a little faster. The Bear Lake Bears have a pretty tough defense, and they don't want it to go in the middle. The way you're going to get to the middle is get it around the perimeter a lot faster than what the Rebels are moving it.
Cass Argyle, Sage Lundgren in for the Rebels. Julie Saxton in for the Bears. Lundgren finds Argyle top of the key. Moves it to Taylor on the right wing. Lundgren catches top of the key. She's going to shoot a three. That's off the back rim and out. Rebound fought for, still rattling around as we're going to get a foul called against Cass Argyle in the backcourt. A little over aggressive trying to get that rebound, but with 2:45 left to go in the quarter, I don't necessarily mind that. Haiti Pugmire is going to have to step off the floor for a little bit as she caught, looked like inadvertent elbow to the face as she's bleeding. Wallenstein will check in for her. 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Rebels still looking for their first basket of the game. First points of the game as it's 4-0 on the Station on main scoreboard. Robinson, fresh into the game, catches and shoots. No good. Rebound pulled in by Crockett. She'll lay it in. 6-0 on the Station on main scoreboard. Rebels looking to pull the lid off the hoop over on their offensive side. Taylor with the ball, top of the key. Lundgren on the left wing. Taylor works to Argyle. She's going to drive left, looking to get into the paint. Spins back, finds Taylor left wing. Taylor surveys, finds Scott. She catches, attacks the paint, shoots it on the way, no good. But we're going to foul on the ground. But I do like the idea from Scott there to attack. Rebels need to attack the hoop a little bit more than they are. It's hard against a 2-3 zone, but they are very capable of attacking with the pass.
Yeah, they just got to find the holes in there and attack, just like you said.
Just like that, as Lundgren finds Scott on the inbound. Scott's shot no good, but she'll shoot 2 free throws. With 2:10 left to go in the first quarter, still 6-0 Bears on the Station on Main scoreboard.
That's a second team foul, the first one on Crockett.
Scott, free throw in the air, off the back rim and out, no good. Scott back to the line for the second half. Couple of dribbles. Free throw in the air, that one's no good as well. Scott goes 0 for 2 from the line. Rebels still have a 0 on the scoreboard. Shaw across the timeline to Robinson. Finds Saxton. Pass inside as the Bears are able to corral it. Saxton, top of the key to Walker. Robinson thought about 3, instead finds Saxton in the left wing. She drives, kicks it up top to Crockett. Into the corner for Walker as that's stripped away by Lundgren with 1:45 left to go in the first quarter, 10 seconds on the shot clock. As we're going to get a timeout called. We're going to take a break as well as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KADQ. 6-0 Bears on the Station on Main scoreboard.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. Bears inbound to Saxton, top of the key to Neal. She's going to drive right, spins back, finds Crockett. 3 seconds to go on the shot clock as Wells attacks the paint, passes one extra time, shot clock violation there. Great defense there from the Rebels. 1:34 left to go as Pugmire is going to check back in. She'll replace Wallentyne. Good to see Haiti back out there after she had the bloody nose.
Seen her come running in right at the end of that timeout saying, Coach, I'm good, I'm good. So Cody pulled her right up, put her to the table to go in.
Lundgren has it on the right wing. Back to Taylor up top. Bears in a 1-3-1 zone. Skip pass to Lundgren on the right wing. As she goes inside to Pugmire to Scott. Turns, fires, that rattles around and in. Great find there by Pugmire to Scott. That's where the Rebels need to attack. The elbow's right there. 6-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Hannah gets the Rebels on the board. Bears go to Wells. She attacks the elbow. Handoff to Robinson, top of the key. She fires a 3, no good. As the rebound comes all the way to half court to Haiti Pugmire. Out in front of the pack. Takes one extra dribble, knocked away. And we're going to get a jump ball. Fortunately, Pugmire just couldn't outrun the rest of the pack. As Smith will check in for the Rebels. Who is she checking in for? Violet, there we go. 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Lundgren will inbound. Shot clock resets. Tries to go inside to Pugmire. That's tipped away. Tried to force it ahead to Neal. She's unable to corral it. Bears nearly turn it over there. Instead, Wells is going to pick it up at the half-court line. Skip pass to Saxton, far side of the field, court. She floats one, no good. Rebounded by Pugmire. Here come the Rebels in transition. Pugmire slows it down. Goes to Argyle in the left corner. Dribbles to the top of the key. Floats one to Scott. She attacks the paint down the lane. Is fouled before the shot. It'll be on the ground. In transition there, though, Cole, I'd like to see Haiti get the ball to a guard, then keep running to the post or keep running to the block. She'd be open as get the ball into the hands of someone a little bit better and let Haiti go to work and do what she does best. Scott gets open, shot no good, rebounded by Wells, as I believe that was blocked with 17 seconds left to go. Bears push it up the court. No one picks up Wells, stops at the free throw line, kicks it to the corner for Neal, shot no good, rebounded by the Bears as it's ripped away by Pugmire. We're actually going to get a jump ball. It'll stay with the Bears, but that hustle gets the Rebels the ball back to start the second quarter. If they can get the stop here, that'd be huge.
Yeah, 6.9 seconds left in the first. Just don't foul, get a good stop.
They float it to Wells. She catches, attacks the rim. Shot on the way, back rim and out, no good. Rebounded by Wells. Still has 2 to work with as They're going to let the clock wind out. It would have stunk for the Rebels if they got a jump ball with 0.1 seconds left. As that ends the first quarter, 6-2 on the Station on Main scoreboards. When we come back, we'll have the second quarter for you. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. Wilson has it on the left wing, goes up top to Taylor. Argyle, 6'2", Bears as the Rebels looking to cut in the lead here. Argyle drives baseline, spins back. Looking for a teammate, has Taylor. She'll attack the left wing to Wilson. Back to Taylor, top of the key. Inside to Scott, turns, fires. That's off the side of the backboard. Hannah got a little too deep, but a great find there from Taylor. Rebels keep getting those looks. Those will eventually fall as Shaw on the wing to Wells. She's going to pull from three. That's no good. Great job there boxing out by Argyle, but Pugmire pulls away the rebound. Here come the Rebels. Ahead to Scott. Makes the catch. Off glass. No good. As a pass stolen by Argyle in the front court. Lays it up and in, and we're going to get an injury timeout as that didn't look good. As we're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Welcome back to the West broadcast booth in the middle of 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. Sadie Shaw able to walk off under her own power, but the way she slipped trying to go back to the ball looked pretty rough. Bears inside. They go to Crockett. On the wing to Saxton, who replaced Wells. As a big collision there between Pugmire and Argyle. Bears get a three-point attempt. No good. Wells with the rebound, but we're going to get a foul before the shot. As Wells got the offensive board, she was fouled on the floor. Argyle and Pugmire crashed into each other pretty hard, but they look no worse for wear. 6:47 left to go in the second quarter. Molly Weston will check in for Argyle. Rebels trail 6-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
We called that one on Casey Wilson. That's her first team in the quarter.
Inbound to
Great
Crockett.
Defense by Hannah.
As she pulls away the rebound, here comes Scott up the right wing. Slows it down, allows her teammates to catch up as Taylor catches top of the key. Weston on the left wing to Taylor. Wilson catches on the right wing. They move it to Taylor, catches left wing three in the air, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wilson. She flips it up off glass, no good. Bears Wells comes away with the rebound as Pugmire is going to pick up a foul in the front court.
That'll be Haiti's second team.
6:20 to go here in the second quarter. 6-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Neal walks it up the floor. Picked up by Taylor at half court. Tries to go inside. Is able to find Crockett. She turns, fires off glass. That's good. 8-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Bears come with the press. Taylor's able to dribble through it. Trying to go inside. That's a good read there from Crockett as she's able to steal the pass. Get a traveling violation called against the Bears. The Rebels get it right back.
And you can credit that to our freshman, Molly Weston. She kind of scared her a little bit there.
Smith into the game as well as Wallenstein. Smith has it on the right wing. Couple of dribbles back to Taylor up top. Weston catches. She's going to fire from 3. That's good as Molly Weston. Instant spark off the bench. 8-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard as that's a huge 3 from the freshman Weston. Neal across the timeline. Finds Crockett on the wing. That's Saxton. She drives to the left elbow. Nearly loses it. Gets the shot off. That's a tough shot. 10-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bears come with that 3/4 courts press. Weston catches on the wing, tries to go back to Taylor. That's a good catch as Taylor beats everyone down the lane. Shot no good, blocked, rebounded by Pugmire. As she tries to find someone to pass the ball to, finds Smith on the right wing. Is able to escape the lane. Smith attacks to Weston. Taylor, 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Wallenstein has it right corner, back to Weston up top, 5 to shoot. Taylor catches, open 3 in the air, off the back rim, no good. Rebound slapped around as Smith's the first one to it, but she stepped out of bounds. Good hustle though from Page. 4:47 left to go in the second quarter, 10-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It'll be the Bears basketball under their own hoop.
2 freshmen are stepping up pretty big for both teams.
Neal crosses over in the backcourt, drives down the lane, no one stops her. Finds Wells, thought about the 3. Instead, back to Neal, top of the key. Pass nearly stolen as it's poked away again from Crockett. She's able to get it back. Neal on the right wing. Gets the screen. Trying to go inside. The player she looked to pass it to fell. Wells has it top of the key. 10 to shoot in the shot clock. Inside. Good defense there from Pugmire to deflect the pass. Saxton catches, has to shoot a 3. She makes it though. 13-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard as here come the Rebels. Smith catches in the right corner. Taylor up top to Weston. Taylor finds Smith in the right wing. Her pass deflected. Goes and gets it. Attacks down the right sideline. Spins back, finds Taylor cutting to the hoop as Taylor no good on the layup. Rebound goes off of the off of Pugmire. I guess.
Good news for the Bears. Sadie Shaw's checking back in.
Probably better news for them since she went out. The Bears have outscored the Rebels. As Shaw attacks top the key. Finds Crockett at the elbow. Finds Shaw open. Thought about the shot. Instead pulls up from 15. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. Did a good job boxing out there. She'll push the ball up the floor to Weston on the right wing. As Weston nearly has it stripped. Instead is able to shoot the 3. No good. Rebound bounces around in the lane. Pugmire comes away with it. As it's stripped, that's going to go out of bounds off of the Bears. Rebels will retain possession. 3:16 left to go. Scott checks back in. Lundgren finds Weston in the corner. Back to Lundgren on the wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, finds Taylor. As the Rebels move it to Weston, left wing. Top of the key, Taylor. Weston catches. Surveys, drives right into the lane. Is able to find Taylor. Lundgren drives to the baseline, looking for a teammate that's going to throw it out of bounds. With 2:54 left to go in the second quarter. Rebels trail 13-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Argyle will check in for Lundgren. Weston will pick Shaw up at the half-court line with 2:50 left to go in the second quarter. Rebels trail 13-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Wells left open, fires a shot from the lane, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wallenstein as the Rebels look to push it. They move it on the wing, right wing to Weston. Her shot, that's off. 2:33 left to go. As past the middle of the floor is stolen by Wallenstein. Weston finds it, goes to Taylor. Is able to get it back. Taylor up top. Back to Weston. They move it to Argyle, right wing. Weston up top. Taylor catches on the left wing. She'll attack middle of the floor. Weston catches, surveys. Back to Taylor, top the key. 10 seconds to shoot. Taylor pulls up from the elbow, no good. As Neal across the timeline. Passes to the elbow. That's Crockett. Back to Neal. Crockett sets the screen as Neal drives, floats it from the middle of the floor, off rim and in. 15-7 on the station on main scoreboard.
That's a tough shot, that little runner there by Neal.
Bears trap. Taylor on the right wing, 1:35 left to go in the third quarter. Inside to Scott. She turns, pump fakes. Taylor up top. Weston catches it, top of the key three in the air, no good. As Walker gets the rebound. Shaw down the court, floats it up, that's good. 17-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels trail by 10. As Taylor across the timeline. Weston catches on the wing, back to Taylor up top. Wallenstein open in the corner. Her catch and shoot three is no good, off the top the backboard. As Weston battles for the rebound, Scott's able to tip it away. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Rebels ball. Rebels need to get inside. It might not be the easiest thing to do against a 2-3 zone, but they got to find a way. They have shot far too many three-pointers here in the first half. Argyle, top of the key. Back to Taylor. Argyle catches, shoots the three. That's in the air. Back rim and out. Rebounded by Neal. Shaw. She'll walk it across the timeline as the Bears into the offense. 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Go inside to Wells. She finds Neal with the baseline jumper. That's good. 19-7 on the station on main scoreboard as Taylor will push it up the floor. Bears in a trap that's dribbled off of the leg of Shaw out of bounds. 22.7 to go. As Pugmire checks in for Argyle. Scott to inbound, finds Taylor. 22 seconds left to go in the quarter. Wilson catches, drives the lane. Finds Pugmire, shot on the way, is blocked by Wells. It's a good job, though, by the Rebels to get the ball inside. Pass to the wing for Neal. She's going to pull up 15-footer off the back rim and out. Pugmire battling for the rebound. That's going to be knocked out of bounds off of the Rebels. 1.7 to go in the second quarter. Smith will check in for Wilson. 1.7 seconds left to go in the second quarter. They lob to Wells. She catches, turns, fires off glass. That's good. That's a huge shot from the freshman. 21-7 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels trail heading into halftime. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Hometown Drive-In halftime show. 21-7 on the station on main scoreboard. We come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week Sage Lundgren, as you're watching the 2023 Your Troubles varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Here with Sage Lundgren, this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. Sage, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So, man, basketball season starts on Friday. Are you as pumped for it as I am?
Yes, I'm so excited. Me and my brother, he's on the boys basketball team. We've been talking about it all week, all over Thanksgiving break, and we're just like super excited for it.
I got to imagine there's probably not many times in life that Ridge is not talking about basketball.
Yeah, that's true. Literally in my house, all we do is watch film and talk about basketball. That's pretty much what goes around during the winter season.
Well, the good news is Friday you get to pay it off as you guys are going to play St. Joseph. It's your senior year. It's your final year. What are your thoughts heading into your senior season?
I'm just honestly pumped about the season, and I am excited about going to the state championship. Like, I know it's far away, but it's what I've been preparing for and am excited for, and it's all our team has been talking about, and we're just pumped, and we think we can do it this year.
So you have an interesting situation where you get to play basketball for your dad. I was joking with you before, so the last basketball interview, for anyone in Rich County who doesn't know, I asked Jaden Cornea what it was like to play for his dad. Lex Cornea is not his dad, so I figured might as well get an actual student of a coach out to wipe the slate clean. So what's that like?
Honestly, it's kind of stressful, but it has its perks. Like, I have to be pushed harder, and many people think that I might be given an unfair opportunity just because he's my dad, but that's not the case in our house. Like, he actually pushes me, and sometimes, honestly, it's harder, and he's harder on me than he is the other athletes, and it can sometimes cause confrontation, but I know he's doing it because he loves me and he wants me to do good.
So in the fall season, you were part of the cheer team. Take me through what a week for the cheer team is like heading up to a home football game.
So we would honestly have to come here like 2 hours earlier than the game to get hair and makeup done and practicing routines. And honestly, most of the performances that we had, we would learn that performance in a week. So it would be the whole choreography, everything, the stunts, everything whipped out in a whole entire week. And honestly, I was impressed that our team was able to do it.
One final question for you. So it's your senior year. Actually, I got two more questions for you. I lied. So it's your senior year. What are some of your academic and some of your athletic goals for the rest of the year?
So my academic, I'm working on getting my associates right now, and I'm going to graduate with my associates. I'm also going to have my CNA, and then in the fall, I'm going to be working as a CNA and going into the nursing program at Davis Tech and Weber. And then for sports, I want to be able, my main is to win the state championship in basketball or golf. I'm fine with both. And I just want to be able to have a good shooting percentage out on the court and also mark down my golf score by like 20 strokes.
One final question for you. What should the world know about Sage Lundgren?
That I'm just a down-to-earth, chill person, and I'm fun to be around, and you should get to know me.
We want to thank Sage Lundgren for being a part of today's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week interview as part of the Hometown Drive-In halftime show. When we come back, we'll have some Town of Woodruff first half highlights for you as you're watching the 2023 Your Troubles varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. Some work to do as the Rebels trail 21-7 on the station on main scoreboard, but it's time for your Town of Woodruff first half highlights. For that, we turn it over to Colin Pace.
Okay, so on the Rich side, there wasn't many to talk about, but Molly Weston steps in off the bench and was a spark for a minute. She hit a big three-pointer. She's got 3 points. Hannah Scott has 2 points, and Cass Argyle has 2 points. Another interesting fact is the Rebels only went to the line once, and so they're 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of just the way they played that half out. They didn't get into the paint enough. They settled a lot for three-pointers, and it's very unlikely you're going to get fouled on a three. So, I mean, they got to get to the line more. They got to get inside more. And I think they can do it instead of with the dribble drive. They can do it with the pass as well. They're a very capable passing team. Remember back to last year, a lot of times there was some really good ball movement for the Rebels. They just need to get back to that. As when we come back, we'll have the second half of action for you. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Your Troubles varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. 21-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Bears on top. Rebels looking to claw back into this one. No pun intended. They'll have to start on the defensive end, though, where I didn't think they played a terrible defensive half. 21 plus 21 is 42. Usually that's a pretty good half. It's just offensively they haven't been able to get much going.
No, they haven't. And they've done a pretty good job of keeping the ball out of Sadie Shaw's hands, which she did go down for a minute. But if they can keep up the defense, maybe turn a little defense into some offense, it might turn around here for them.
Pass over to the wing. That's Walker. Attacks the elbow. Finds Neal, top of the key. Shaw on the left wing gets a screen. She attacks the paint. Up top to Crockett. Work to the baseline as Neal fires one up. That's short. As it's an air ball. Instead, it's Neal, make that Wells that lays it in. 23-7 on the station on main scoreboard as the Bears are going to fall back into a 1-2-2. Rebels work to Wallenstein on the wing. Pass is deflected, stolen by Shaw. As here come the Bears back the other way. 23-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Crockett moves it to Neal. She drives. Up top to Wells. On the right wing, it's Shaw. Into the lane, nearly loses it. Instead, is able to flip it to Crockett. On the left wing, that's Walker. She drives baseline. She's going to lose that out of bounds. Good defense there from Casey Wilson to force the turnover. Bears a little bit of faux pressure. We're going to allow the Rebels to get across the half-court line before they attack with the press as they go to Scott, middle of the floor. Tries to go inside to Pugmire. She catches, immediately triple team, dribbles through, trying to get the shot off, is able to pass it to Wallenstein in the corner. Her pass is nearly deflected out of bounds. Is deflected out of bounds as Shaw nearly came away with that one. Scott to inbound. Taylor up top, 15 seconds to go in the shot clock. Wilson on the right wing. She finds Taylor top of the key. Attacks down the lane, kicks to Scott, corner. She'll drive baseline, uses her body to ward off a defender. Her pass deflected, stolen by Neal. She's going to push it ahead as a foul called by Wilson. Not a bad foul to take there. That's probably a 2-on-1 layup without that foul. 6:18 to go in the third quarter as Lundgren will check in for Wallenstein.
Not a lot of fouls called in the first half, but that is Casey's second. First team of this quarter.
Inbounds play, they lob it to Wells at the elbow. She attacks, kicks to the corner. Shot in the air from Walker is no good as Lundgren's able to get her hands to that ball. It goes out of bounds. Shot clock will reset. It'll be Bears basketball. Walker to inbound. Lob it up to Wells. Has to retreat to the three-point line. Shaw drives right down the lane. Kicks it to Wells. Pump fake. Back to Shaw. On the wing. She'll drive inside to Wells at the right elbow. A little two-man game. They work it to Neal. Top of the key. On the wing, it's Walker. Screen. Drives baseline. Nearly loses it. Fires it across court. That goes out of bounds. Rebels with the ball. They trail 23-7 with 5:53 left to go here in the third quarter. Taylor passes to Lundgren before they get to the half-court line. Rebels attack into the offense. It's stolen by the Bears. As here comes Shaw down the lane. Lundgren fouls. Shaw makes it 25-7 on the station on main scoreboard. This isn't the start to the half that the Rebels needed. Been a tough start. Been a tough night overall as Weston's going to check in for Taylor.
And that's Sage's first. First free throws for Sadie Shaw coming up here.
The and one in the air, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels. Weston has it on the wing. Goes to Wilson. Rebels try to go inside. Stolen there by Neal. Bears will push it. Shaw finds Neal top of the key. Fires the long two. No good. Rebound. We're going to get a foul called against Wells as she put her hand on the back of Haiti Pugmire. 25-7 on the station on main scoreboard. As the Rebels need to get a shot as they've turned it over the last three possessions.
Yeah, they not very good passes. They're telegraphing them. The defense is just stepping in front and taking them away.
Lundgren across the timeline. Nearly turns it over, but a strong catch by Pugmire. She attacks, is fouled on the play. That's a tough catch by Pugmire. She had to navigate the cheerleaders jumping on that baseline. Weston to inbounds. Finds Lundgren in the corner. Drives to top the key, hands to Scott. 5:09 left to go in the third quarter. Lundgren to Weston. Catches, looks. Scott to Pugmire. Turned over again as the ball goes off Haiti's hands to the Bears as Shaw pushes it up the floor. 4:53 left to go in the quarter. Shaw moves to Neal on the left wing. Neal inside to Crockett to Wells. Outside, it's Walker. Right corner. One dribble to Shaw on the left wing. She'll attack, middle of the floor. Flips one up, blocked by Weston. She comes away with it. Crosses over, has the ball still. Across the timeline, Rebels into the offense is Lundgren. To the corner for Wallenstein. Lundgren moves it to Weston. Back to Lundgren. She's going to fire the long three and banks it in. 25-10 on the station on main scoreboard. It's a much-needed basket for the Rebels. They trail by 15 as Shaw across the timeline.
The bank's open for Sage tonight.
Walker on the left wing. Drives to the middle of the floor. To the corner for Shaw. She fires the three off the rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Scott. As she slows it down, waiting for a teammate. Spins back to Weston. Rebels reset the offense. Lundgren to Weston. Back to Lundgren. As she's going to fire another three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Walker. Here comes Shaw. As no one picks her up, she goes all the way to the lane. Gets the foul, but the ball will not fall. 2 free throws coming for Shaw. With 3:32 left to go in the third quarter.
It's going to be the second on Haiti.
Shaw into the routine. Free throw in the air. That's good. 26-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Into the game for the Rebels. Hatch and Smith. They'll replace Pugmire, Scott, and Wallenstein also back in the game, replacing Lundgren. Peyton Crockett into the game for the Bears. Second free throw is good, as Saxon will replace Shaw. Bears with 3/4 court press. Weston catches on the wing, attacks across the timeline, slows it down, gives it back to Taylor, top to key. Rebels will reset the offense. 27-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Weston catches. 3 in the air is good. Molly Weston for 3. Makes it 27-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Neal finds Walker on the left wing. Pick and roll. She drives all the way to the hoop. No one stops her, and one layup. Fouled on the play. Makes the bucket. 29-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As make that Walker will shoot the and one.
We call that foul on Molly Weston. That's her first.
Free throw in the air, back rim and out. As Wallenstein comes away with the board. Pushes it to Taylor. Here come the Rebels in transition. Weston on the left wing. Inside to Hatch, it's stripped away. And it's kind of an example of what's been going on. Weston looked at that pass an extra beat before throwing it. Bears able to get there, deflect it away. Saxton moves it to Walker. She pulls up from 15. That's good. 31-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:35 left to go in the third quarter. Bears on top. Weston nearly over and back. Only had 1 point of contact across. As Smith cross-court pass to Wallenstein to Weston, left wing. Taylor catches up top. She'll attack right to Smith on the right corner. She's going to fire the three. No good. 33-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Bears push it ahead, it's Neal. Make that Walker. Finds Saxton off glass. No good. She had a layup opportunity as her and Hatch battle for it. It'll be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Rebels. 2:03 left to go in the third quarter.
That was a good hustle by Brenly. Box out, gets the tie up. Hopefully get something going here.
Weston, her pass is deflected, taken away by Lily Crockett. She'll lay it in. Actually make that Peyton Crockett with the steal and the points. 33-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston back to Taylor. To Weston. Hatch, left elbow. Finds Taylor as she attacks down the lane. Floats it up, no good. Taylor headbutts it out to Weston. As we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KDQ.
Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Gare Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, that's BearLakeRealty.com. Inbound to Taylor. Move to Weston. Back to Taylor. Weston. To Wallenstein. Back to Taylor. Crosses over top to Key. Finds Weston. Taylor catches. Attacks. Finds Scott in the corner. Skip pass. Wallenstein catches on the right corner. Pass to Weston in her feet. She's able to pick it up. 7 to go in the shot clock as Weston pulls up from the free throw line. Off the back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Neal. Is able to find Courtney Skinner fresh into the game as she spins back. Looking to reset. Down the right wing. Moves to Neal. Pass inside. We're going to get a foul on the floor.
That's going to be the 5th, so they're going to be on the line shooting too.
43.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
First foul on Hannah Scott.
That'll send Alyssa Robinson, the senior, to the line to shoot free throws. First one's good. (34-13) on the Station on Main scoreboard. Robinson's second free throw, good as well. 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bear Lake in that court press. As Wallenstein wanted to go back to Taylor, wasn't across half court. Scott finds her inside to Pugmire. Tough catch, able to rip through. We're going to get a jump ball called. 29.3 left to go. 35-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Will be Bears basketball. Neal in the backcourt to Saxton. Back to Neal on the right wing. Down the right sideline, that's Skinner. Trying to go inside, poked away by Scott. Skinner picks it up in the right corner. Tries a cross-court pass, able to find Saxton. Back to Skinner on the right wing. She spins, gets a screen. Wallenstein still there. Saxton to the corner for Neal. They go inside, as that is Robinson. Her cross-court pass stolen with 1 second left to go. Taylor fires up a shot just a bit too late, as that nearly takes out a fan in the crowd. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KDQ.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KDQ. 35-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard as we start the fourth quarter. Rebels trail here as it's not been their night so far. See if they can get something going here in the fourth quarter just for the sake of moving the season along. It is only the second game. It's definitely not time to panic. If you remember last year, they had kind of a clunker here too. As Taylor will cross the half-court line. Rebels into the offense as Argyle catches. Scott in the left corner. Takes a dribble, has it poked away. Scott's able to retain possession. Taylor back to Argyle. She'll pull from three. That's good. As Cass Argyle with the three-pointer, give her 5 on the night. 35-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As a foul will be called against the Bears.
It's going to be on Peyton Crockett. That's her first team in the quarter.
Scott inbounds to Taylor. Argyle on the right wing. To Taylor at the left wing. Wilson catches, drives baseline, and she is fouled on the play. I believe that was Lily Crockett that hooked her there. 35-16, as that'll be the second team foul against the Bears. Rebels will have it under the Bears hoop. 7:23 left to go in the fourth quarter.
First foul on Lily.
Up top to Taylor. Crosses over into the paint, pulls up from the elbow, no good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire, turns and buries the mid-range hook shot, gets the foul as well. Haiti Pugmire to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
That foul's on Skinner. Third team foul.
Pugmire to the line to shoot the free throw. Ball in the air, no good. Rebounded by Wells. Shaw on the right wing. Will slow it down. Across the timeline, she's hounded by Taylor. As Taylor probably got away with a bump there. Big little bit of a collision. Bears have it. Wells pulls up from the elbow. Back rim, rattles around, no good. As Wilson picks it up off the out-of-bounds line. It'll be out of bounds on the Rebels. 6:58 to go in the fourth quarter. 35-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
That was good hustle by Wilson.
Wells tosses the inbound pass, nearly turned over. Shaw has it atop the key. Dribbles right. Wanted to go inside, unable to do so. Instead finds Peyton Crockett, left wing, to Wells. She'll drive baseline under the hoop. Great move with the reverse layup, can't finish. Rebound finds its way to Peyton Crockett. She buries the 15-footer. 37-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Taylor crosses the timeline, 6:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. Argyle surveys. Back to Taylor up top. Moves it to Wilson on the right wing. Back to Taylor. Goes to Wilson. Taylor. Argyle left wing. Pump fakes, drives to the elbow to Taylor up top. 12 seconds to go in the shot clock as Taylor catches. Looks to attack, spins back to the elbow, pulls up from the elbow, no good. Rebound by Wilson. Tries to go inside to Scott, pass deflected. Hannah trying to rip it away, unable to do so. Shaw comes up with it, is able to find Crockett. Back to Shaw as the Bears clear. Here they come in transition. Wells back to Shaw up top. Worked on the wing to Skinner. She drives to the middle of the floor, floats one up short, rebounded by Lily Crockett to Peyton Crockett. Shaw catches, right wing three in the air. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Scott as the Rebels clear, look to attack. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels trail 37-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Argyle catches the handoff and is going to be called with the off arm. I think if she bumps into Shaw there, but the arm's not up, that's probably a clean play. She's able to attack the way she wanted to. Instead, that arm, kind of the way she fell, it kind of looked like she shoved it.
Extended a little bit. I think it was a good call, the right call there.
Shaw across the timeline. Finds Lily Crockett to Wells. She'll drive middle of the floor, up top. Peyton Crockett. Shaw on the right wing. Catches, drives left-handed into the lane, floats it in. 39-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard with 5 minutes even left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Sadie Shaw just hit 11 points. That's the only player in double figures tonight.
Like I said, Rebels defense has been decent. It's just they haven't been able to get anything going offensively. As we're going to get a timeout called by head coach Cody Lundgren as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as staying in on 98.3 KADQ.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Playing Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. 39-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Bears lead the Rebels. It'll be Rebels ball out of bounds on the side. 20 seconds to work with in the shot clock. 4 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in the contest. As Kira Jolly checks into the game for the first time today. Lundgren catches on the right wing. Taylor up top. Back to Lundgren. Finds Wallenstein, right corner three. That's off the side rim and out as it goes to the corner. Great effort, though, by Pugmire trying to get to that ball. She's gotten beaten up quite a bit tonight, but despite being down 21, she's still diving into the corner, trying to make the play. Rebels are going to trap. Shaw to Skinner. Able to find Walker. She drives into the paint. Pass to Crockett. Shot no good, as the rebound is going to stay with the Bears as it goes out of bounds. 4:14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Once again, it's only the second game of the year. Rebels still trying to find their basketball legs as they're playing back-to-back. Pass to Wells, floats it. That's short. Pulled in by Wallenstein. She'll push it up the floor. Taylor on the right wing. Crosses over back to the top of the key where the Rebels will reset. Lundgren catches left wing. They work it around Wallenstein on the left wing. Goes inside to Pugmire. As that's been the kind of night it's been for Pugmire, is on the catch. There's 2-3 defenders on her, making it a tough night. That time she draws the foul.
Number 2 on Lily Crockett. 4th team foul of the quarter, so one more. The Rebels will go to the line. That's kind of what they need to be able to score points without the clock rolling.
Taylor catches right corner 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Crockett. Here comes Neal. And Pugmire's going to pick up a foul trying to chase Neal down. With 3:46 left to go, Scott will check in for Pugmire. 39-18 on the station on main scoreboard. Once again, if you're the Rebels, in the big picture, it's not time to panic yet. This is a very good Bear Lake team. That's 3-1 as they go to Crockett inside. Lays it off the glass, no good, but Wallenstein fouled her as she'll shoot 2 free throws. As this is a good Bear Lake team. They have 4 games under their belt. They're 3-1.
And that's second on Janie Wallenstein, 3rd team foul of the quarter.
Lily Crockett will shoot 2 free throws, the senior of the Crockett's. First free throw, no good. As Smith and Weston will check in for Jolly and Lundgren. Crockett back to the line to shoot. Second free throw in the air, no good. Rebounded by Taylor. As she looks to push the ball up the court down the right wing. Slows it down, waits for her teammates. Weston catches on the left wing. One dribble. Back to Taylor. To Smith. Trying to get it inside to Scott. She had space there. Rebels working around top of the key. Move it to the corner to Wallenstein. Back to Taylor on the right wing. Smith to Taylor. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Weston inside to Scott. To Taylor. She'll drive down the lane. Kick out to Smith. She'll fire from 3. No good. Rebounded by Wells as we're going to get a jump ball. Stays with the Bears.
The student section's going back and forth.
Pass up the middle of the floor to Neal. Works it to Crockett. To Shaw. She's going to fire the left wing 3. That's back rim and out. Rebounded by Taylor. She's able to dribble out of some danger there. Splits the double team. Pushes it up the floor. Crosses over. Finds Weston. Back to Taylor. Weston was going to set a screen. Instead, catches the ball. Fires a 3. That's good. It's a tough-looking shot there from Molly Weston.
That's her 3rd 3 of the game. 9 points for Molly Weston off the bench.
Comes up with a deflection and a steal there. Here comes Wallenstein. Pushing it up the floor. Surveys, finds Weston. Steps into it, thought about it. Instead goes back to Smith, who's going to fire. That one's no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears with 2:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. Shaw across the timeline. As we're going to get a timeout called. As we do, we're going to check out that last 3-pointer from Molly Weston on the Stacey Japer instant replay. As she caught that ball behind her, but she's starting to look more and more comfortable shooting the ball for the varsity team, and she's done a very good job so far, leading the team with 4 3-pointers. Bears to inbound. Wells catches in the right corner. Surveys. To Shaw, top of the key. Lily Crockett moves it on the wing as Wells had good position there. Haiti reaches in. She'll be called for the foul, but it'll be on the ground.
That's her 4th and the team 4th of the quarter. So both teams' next foul, they're going to be on the line. We haven't shot that many free throws this game, man.
The inbound inside to Crockett. Floats it up with the right hand. No good. Rebounded by Neal. She's blocked. but is fouled on the play. It'll be 2 free throws as the Bears, they're going to empty their bench. Actually, quite literally empty their benches. There's only one player still left to check back in. Once again, no time to panic for the Rebels. It's the second game. Nobody expects you to go 25-0 as Lundgren checks in for Weston.
Walker's 1 for 4 from the line tonight.
She'll go back for her second free throw. Free throw's good. But a game like this shows the character that your team has. I wouldn't say the Rebels have given up on the effort side. Just hasn't been their night offensively. Work it to Wilson, to Scott, baseline, she'll attack. Inside to Pugmire, and that's just kind of an example of the way it's gone. Taylor to the floor. Pugmire rips it through, finds Scott, she'll attack, floats it from 5 feet. No good. Pugmire rips it away, trying to go up, and she goes down hard. As Pugmire's still playing hard.
He's going to send Haiti to the line. She has 2 points tonight is all, Aaron.
When you come down hard like that, it feels a lot better when you're shooting free throws. As Pugmire shoots the first one, that's good. Back to the line. Like we were saying, it's probably not an effort thing for the Rebels tonight. Just couldn't get shots to fall. Second one rattles in and out. Scott goes up. She's fouled on the play. She'll shoot 2 free throws. As the Rebels pulled away a couple of offensive rebounds right there. It's 40-22 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
That's on Alyssa Robinson, her second right there, 2 in a row.
Scott's free throw in the air is good. 1:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. Game's probably decided all but the final score. Scott's second free throw, back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Saxton. She'll lead the attack across the timeline. As she's hounded by Taylor. Taylor's going to call for a reach in. Just being aggressive at this point, trying to spark something. There are still lots of games left to be played in the season. If you can build a little bit here on the fourth quarter, as the fourth quarter has been much better for the Rebels than the first 3. If you can build a bit on this, you'll be able to hang in with other opponents, as that first free throw is good from Saxton. 41-23. Saxton's second free throw is good as well. 42-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Taylor pushes it up the floor to Wilson on the right wing. Back to Taylor. Move it to Lundgren, left wing. She drives top of the key. Caught by Taylor in the right wing. Back to Lundgren up top. She drives to the left. Her pass deflected, caught by Pugmire. As she attacks, rips it through. Nearly a jump ball. Still has it. Still not a jump ball yet. There it is.
Possession arrow is going to stay with Rich. Yeah, like you were saying, Aaron, it wasn't your night offensively, and you can probably credit Bear Lake for that. Their defense
absolutely
has been tremendous. That 2-3 they run, they don't let anything inside. So you build on that, learn from it, and move on to next week.
Taylor catches top of the key, surveys, takes a dribble, couple dribbles, crosses over, will attack right now. Finds Lundgren, she'll fire the 3. No good, that's off the back rim. It's another contested 3 that the Bear Lake Bears do a good job of getting their hands up and contesting. 49 seconds to go in the game. Saxton catches, she'll fire for 3. That's no good. Rebound into the hands of Robinson. Falling away, can't get the shot to go. Wilson pulls the rebound in. Leading the attack. Slows it down, waits for her teammates. As Taylor catches in front of the half-court line. Wilson's going to pull for 3. That's off glass and in. 42-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Saxton nearly had it poked away. Taylor still hounding the Bear Lake guards up the floor. Saxton is double teamed, able to find Skinner. She's going to turn, fire a 3, is whacked on the arm with the shot. 3 free throws coming for Skinner with 12.3 left to go in the fourth quarter. Just all window dressing at this point.
Yeah, but you got to credit the Rebels. They haven't given up.
Absolutely. And even that foul right there on Lundgren was a hustle foul, trying to get back into the play and to defend the shot. Skinner's first free throw is off the front rim and out. Gets the ball back. We'll shoot the second one. That one's good. 43-26 on the station on main scoreboard. 12.3 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Skinner will shoot the third free throw. That one's good as well. Taylor across the timeline, 8 seconds left to go. Gets the screen. Drives right, 3 seconds to work with. Finds Wilson, 15-foot jumper off the back rim. Rattles around and out. As that'll do it for us here in Game 1 as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ. We'll have the Independent Software Solutions postgame show when we come back.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of 2023. Your Rebels varsity basketball games online at mylocalradio.com as well as on 98.3 KADQ. Time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Rebels dropped that one 44-26. We have to get into the pregame show of the next game as well, so we're going to go through our postgame show very quickly as you're watching the 2023 Your Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Let's check out our Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com as a Stacey Pair instant replay as Molly Weston had to make a tough catch there in traffic, turns, fires for 3. We're going to call that our precision play of the game. As when we come back, we'll have your player of the game as you're watching the 2023 Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Have the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Welcome back to the West Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Crawford Troth Player of the Game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. For that, we got to give it to Molly Weston, finishes it with 9 points, leads the team, was tremendous off the bench for the Rebels, as we are going to head right into the scene set brought to you by Little Springs Water, as it is on the Summit Pizza pregame show. As set the scene for today's matchup, Rebels come in 1-0, the Bears come in 1-1. Rebels in their second game of a back-to-back. As this building's been rocking so far in the girls' game, got to imagine it's going to get much louder during the boys. As we come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
Here with Sage Lundgren, this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. Sage, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So, man, basketball season starts on Friday. Are you as pumped for it as I am?
Yes, I'm so excited. Me and my brother, he's on the boys basketball team. We've been talking about it all week, all over Thanksgiving break, and we're just like super excited for it.
I got to imagine there's probably not many times in life that Ridge is not talking about basketball.
Yeah, that's true. Literally in my house, all we do is watch film and talk about basketball. That's pretty much what goes around during the winter season.
Well, the good news is Friday you get to pay it off, as you guys are going to play St. Joseph. It's your senior year. It's your final year. What are your thoughts heading into your senior season?
I'm just honestly pumped about the season, and I am excited about going to the state championship. Like, I know it's far away, but it's what I've been preparing for and am excited for, and it's all our team has been talking about, and we're just pumped, and we think we can do it this year.
So you have an interesting situation where you get to play basketball for your dad. I was joking with you before, so the last basketball interview, for anyone in Rich County who doesn't know, I asked Jaden Cornea what it was like to play for his dad. Lex Cornea is not his dad, so I figured might as well get an actual student of a coach out to wipe the slate clean. So what's that like?
Honestly, it's kind of stressful, but it has its perks. Like, I have to be pushed harder, and many people think that I might be given an unfair opportunity just because he's my dad, but that's not the case in our house. Like, he actually pushes me, and sometimes, honestly, it's harder, and he's harder on me than he is the other athletes, and it can sometimes cause confrontation, but I know he's doing it because he loves me and he wants me to do good.
So in the fall season, you were part of the cheer team. Take me through what a week for the cheer team is like heading up to a home football game.
So we would honestly have to come here like 2 hours earlier than the game to get hair and makeup done and practicing routines. And honestly, most of the performances that we had, we would learn that performance in a week. So it would be the whole choreography, everything, the stunts, everything whipped out in a whole entire week. And honestly, I was impressed that our team was able to do it.
One final question for you. So it's your senior year. Actually, I got 2 more questions for you. I lied. So it's your senior year. What are some of your academic and some of your athletic goals for the rest of the year?
So my academic, I'm working on getting my associates right now, and I'm going to graduate with my associates. I'm also going to have my CNA, and then in the fall, I'm going to be working as a CNA and going into the nursing program at Davis Tech and Weber. And then for sports, I want to be able, my main is to win the state championship in basketball or golf. I'm fine with both. And I just want to be able to have a good shooting percentage out on the court and also mark down my golf score by like 20 strokes.
One final question for you. What should the world know about Sage Lundgren?
That I'm just a down-to-earth, chill person, and I'm fun to be around, and you should get to know me.
We want to thank Sage Lundgren for being a part of today's show. When we come back, we'll have some keys to today's matchup. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KDQ.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for some Ellingford Brothers keys to today's matchup. And for that, we turn it over to Colin Pace. Colin, what's a key to today's game for you?
The first key is keep your head tonight. If girls' game was any indication of how the officials are going to let you play, they're going to let you play. They're going to let you bump. They're going to let a lot of body contact happen. You got to keep your head. If you think you got fouled, oh well, move on to the next play.
My key is get your legs going, get your legs going, get your legs going. Second night of the first back-to-back of the season. Not used to playing games on back-to-back days, not used to playing games, period. So get your legs going. As in a second, we'll turn it over to the Bear Lake Public Address announcer as they will have your starting lineups. Could possibly be the national anthem first.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back.
As if we go to the anthem, we're going to go to the...
We're going to the anthem.
It will be the national anthem, so we're going to go to the team intro for the boys as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ. We'll be right back after this.
Carter Grohl, sophomore, guard. I'm Riker Hoffman. I'm a junior, and I play guard. Jet Holmes, sophomore, guard.
Drake Weston, junior, point guard.
Jaden Desch, shooting guard, senior. Ridge Lundgren, sophomore, guard.
Noah Perry, senior, power forward.
I'm Jaden Cornea. I'm a senior, and I play point guard.
My name is Taylor Walker. I'm a senior, and I play forward.
I'm Carter Hoffman. I'm a junior, and I play guard.
Carter Scott, sophomore, guard.
My name is Tiny Pace. I am a junior, and I play center and post.
My name is Dylan Wazen, sophomore, forward.
Carson Muirbrook, senior, center.
Dylan Fonsbeck, sophomore, forward. Aiden Weston, sophomore and guard.
Cade Nelson, sophomore, forward. Carter Grohl, sophomore, guard. I'm Riker Hoffman. I'm a junior, and
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. Starting for the Rebels, number 2, junior Riker Hoffman. Number 12, sophomore Ridge Lundgren. Number 15, senior Jaden Cornea. Number 23, junior Carter Hoffman. And senior, number 34, senior Carson Muirbrook. We're going to turn it over to the in-house announcer for the Bears starting lineup.
And let's hear it for your Bear Lake Bears. The 6'2" junior, number 21, Kason Warner. A 5'10" senior, number 11, Rex Lloyd. The 6'4" senior, number 12, Bryson Crane. And 6'8" senior, number 20, Christian Bush. And a 6'1" senior, number 24, Toby Drake. Your Bear Lake Bears are led by Trevor Ward, Matt Tarman, Jesse Birch, and Nate Woodbridge with Kyle Hutchinson.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth as we are about set for tip-off here in the second game of the night. The boys, Bear Lake Bears, and the Rich Rebels will tip it off here momentarily as this is the second game of the night. Bears take the first one over the girls, 44-26. Muirbrook to jump against Christian Bush. Bush standing at 6'8", as he's going to win that one. Lloyd will walk it up the floor. This is a much different Bear Lake team from last year. They graduated 5 seniors. Still have a lot of talent on the team. Rebels in a 2-3 zone. They attack on the wing. It's number 12, Bryson Crane. Skip pass to Toby Flake. Fires a shot, no good. Rebound battled for as it'll stay with the Bears. Shot clock reset, 7:39 left to go in the first quarter. Still tied 0-0. Flake to inbound underneath the Rebels hoop. To the corner, caught. Lloyd, 3 is good. Rebels struggled last night defending the three-pointer, as they're going to have to be much better. Bears fall back into a bit of a three-quarter court 1-3-1. Lundgren across the timeline. Bears in a 2-3 zone. Cornea catches in the left wing. His pass deflected as Hoffman chases it down. Is able to cross the timeline, finds Cornea. 18 to go on the shot clock, still plenty of time. Hoffman catches, attacks baseline, lays it up off glass and in. Good to see Carter pick up where he left off in that fourth quarter yesterday. 3-2 on the station on main scoreboard. Pass stolen by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels on the break. Lundgren attacks, splits 2 defenders, uses his body, lays it in. Rebels on top 4-3. It's a great play there from Ridge, getting the steal, using his body, laying it in. Puts the Rebels on top as Lloyd will slow it down. 6:45 left to go in the first quarter. Rebels 4-3 lead on the station on main scoreboard. Caught in the corner. That is going to be a foul called against the Rebels.
It's going to be on Muirbrook, his first, team first.
Bears inbound, go to the corner. Lloyd, 3, that's short. Rebounded by the Bears as that's Flake. Up and under move, goes back to Lloyd as the Bears reset. Flake left open, fires for 3, that's good. So again, the Rebels defense struggled guarding the 3 last night as it continues here. Cornea on the right wing to Lundgren. Hoffman as the Rebels cross the half-court line. Goes to Carter Hoffman, he drives baseline, lays it up, no good. Foul on the floor though. As a note, number 21 on the floor right now is actually number 4, Kaysen Warner, on our roster sheet. So that's switch numbers there. Lundgren to inbound, 6:09 left to go in the first quarter. Finds Weston checking into the game as he replaced Riker Hoffman. Weston down the lane, finds Cornea. Carter Hoffman up top, fires the 3, that's short. Rebound tipped away, nearly comes away with it as here come the Bears, 3-on-2. It's Flake. Drops it off inside to number 12, Crane, lays it in. 8-4 on the station on main scoreboard. Nearly turned over, but the Rebels were able to maintain possession. I think Lundgren got poked in the eye. 5:52 left to go in the first quarter. Rebels inbound to Weston. Bears in that three-quarter court, 1-3-1. Weston stops at the timeline. They got to get it over, able to do so. Lundgren is able to split a couple defenders. It's turned over. Crane throws it ahead to Lloyd. Left-hand layup's good. 10-4 on the station on main scoreboard. It's Weston to Cornea. Rebels looking to break the press. Cornea across the timeline to Lundgren. Hoffman catches in the right quarter, fakes. He's going to drive. That'll be a blocking foul called against Christian Bush.
That's going to be Bush's second.
That's a big development early on.
Team second in the quarter.
Lundgren to inbounds. Finds Weston. Surveys up top. Dribbles. Finds Lundgren in the left corner. Thought about the shot. Instead, Cornea to Weston up top. Back to Cornea on the right wing. Attacks the paint. Weston down the lane, lays it up, off glass, no good. Rebound battled for, thrown in the middle of the floor as Muirbrook comes away with it, lays it in. If you're the Bears there, you take that one out of bounds in your pocket as they gave the Rebels 2 points there. Crane works it to Warner, or make that Flake. Lloyd back to Flake. Lloyd catches on the left wing into the corner. That's Crane. Back to Lloyd up top. Surveys. Flake lobs it to Crane, who's going to lay it in. That's a good pass there from Flake. 12-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren to inbound. Gets Weston. Bears playing that three-quarter court. 1-3-1. Cornea surveys, finds Weston. Rebels into the front court. As Weston's trapped, finds Lundgren. Lundgren double teamed at the half court line. Splits the defense, is able to find Hoffman open in the wing. Fakes the shot, drives the lane. His pass to Muirbrooks deflected, but Carson's able to pick it up. Up top, Weston fakes the shot. Lundgren, open three in the air. That's good. As Ridge Lundgren buries the three-pointer. 12-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lloyd's going to walk it up the floor. 3:53 left to go in the first quarter. On the wing, finds Crane. To Lloyd up top. Back to Crane on the left wing. Lloyd moves it to Flake. Inside to Bush to the corner for Warner. He's double teamed, able to find Flake. Drives the lane, finds Crane. Right corner three on the way. Rattles around, no good. Rebound off of the Bears, or no, off of Cornea. Will stay with the Bears as Noah Perry's going to check in for Carson Muirbrook.
Taylor Roberts and Tristan Wright for the Bears check in.
Wright will inbound to the corner. Finds Roberts as the two newest Bears into the game make a play. As that's going to be over and back as Lloyd unable to corral the pass. Weston got a fingertip to it, but because Lloyd knocked it into the backcourt, that is why it's over and back. 12-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren to inbound, gives to Weston. Cornea on the wing. Lundgren catches up top, goes to Weston. He drives. Looking for a teammate. His pass stolen by Lloyd. As Lundgren does a good job not following there as Lloyd lays it in with the left hand. A couple of live ball turnovers right now are the difference in the game. Perry catches corner three, no good. As Crane comes away with the board, pushes it ahead. Lloyd back to Crane as he nearly loses it. Able to corral it to the corner. Three on the way from Wright is good. It's now 3 3-balls the Rebels have given up here in the first quarter. Weston moves it to Cornea. To Weston. Hoffman in the corner. Back up top to Weston. Cornea on the left wing. 2:25 left to go in the first quarter as Cornea navigates the top of the key. Drives right inside to Lundgren. Catches shot blocked there by Crane. Pass deflected as we're going to get a foul called against Perry. Not the worst foul in the world as that will stop the fast break. 17-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Muirbrook's going to check in for Carter Hoffman.
It's Noah's first, team second. You got Flake checking back in.
He'll replace Kason Warner. Lloyd across the timeline, Bears into the offense. 2:12 left to go in the first quarter. They lead 17-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels in a 2-3 zone. They find Lloyd, left wing three is off the rim and out. Muirbrook with a strong rebound there. Wanted to push it up the floor, unable to do so. Instead goes to Lundgren. Moves it to Cornea in the left corner. Lundgren crosses over to Weston up top. He's going to fire the three. That's off the back rim and out. 1:45 left to go in the first quarter as the Bears push it up the floor. Lloyd nearly has it stripped by Weston. Inside to Crane. Turns. Finds Flake as he'll attack. His shot no good. Good defense there by Muirbrook. Rebels push it ahead. Cornea's out in front of everyone. He lays it in. No good, as Perry gets the rebound. Blocked from behind, but Noah Perry will shoot 2 free throws. Good effort there from Perry as Cornea was unable to finish the rebound, but Perry's there to clean it up.
Third team, first foul on Roberts.
Noah Perry also back to the free throw line where he lived for the majority of the game yesterday. Perry's first free throw rattles around and falls in. 17-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard as they go back to the line. Perry back to the line to shoot the second free throw. Ball in the air, no good off the back rim. Rebound is fought for. We're going to get a jump ball. Wow. Great hustle there by Drake Weston to earn another possession. I thought he was going to get pegged with a foul there. Instead, Rebels get the ball with 1:25 left to go in the first quarter. Opportunity to cut into the lead. 17-10 on the station on main scoreboard. Lundgren to inbound.
And I like that call, Aaron. Drake had his hand on it. The guy turned and pulled Drake with him. I like that call.
Lundgren, right corner three, no good, hesitated. Cornea runs to the corner to get the rebound as he finds Muirbrook, left wing. Tries to skip past to Lundgren as Lundgren's able to corral it. Layup attempt, no good, but Ridge is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That'll be on Warner. Most important, that's the 14th foul against the Bears. They foul again, it'll be free throws the rest of the way for the Rebels. So again, Ridge Lundgren was voted as a captain by his peers as a sophomore. Don't see that happen real often. First free throw short. Lundgren back to the line, into the routine. Second free throw in the air, that one's good. 17-11 on the station on main scoreboard as Flake will walk it up the floor. Moves it on the wing to Roberts. Surveys, spins back. Flake up top. They go back to Roberts. Left wing three on the way, no good, but a rebound and a layup for Warner as he got inside position. That three-pointer hit the backboard, went away from where the Rebels expected as Weston will attack down the wing into the lane. Trying to get a shot off, instead finds Lundgren in the right corner, thought about three. Goes to Cornea up top. He attacks the right elbow, fires a shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears. Poked away for the moment. Bears able to corral though, as they'll cross the timeline with Flake. Top the key to Lloyd, back to Flake on the right wing. Drives left, back to the middle of the floor where Wright catches, turns, fires the shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook, and he's bumped in the front court as Carson Muirbrook will shoot 2 free throws.
That's just good position by Carson, working his tail off underneath there. Gets that rebound, a lot of contact, they call the foul.
Muirbrook to the line to shoot 2. Couple dribbles the right hand into the routine. First free throw on the way, no good. Muirbrook back to the line. Free throw in the air is good. As we're going to get a substitution as Carter Hoffman replaces Carson Muirbrook with 14.2 seconds left to go. Got to imagine that's to try to negate Carson for picking up an extra foul. Bears inbound with Lloyd. They have 12 seconds to work with here in the first quarter. They lead 19-12 on the station on main scoreboard. Lloyd gets it back, top of the key, 5 seconds to go in the quarter. They go inside, trying to find someone. Lloyd catches, hesitates, goes to the wing, fires a shot from Roberts. That's no good. As that'll do it for us here in the first quarter as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. Bears start with the ball. On the right wing, it is Roberts. Up top to Lloyd. Works it around to Flake on the left wing. Back to Lloyd up top. Surveys. Roberts, right wing, thought about the three. Instead, skips it across the floor to Flake, who catches on the left wing. Goes inside to Bush. Playing with 2 fouls. Turns, shoots short. Rebounded by Hoffman as the Rebels look to push. Weston gets it on the right wing. He's going to attack. Spins it back to Hoffman. That's Carter Hoffman as he goes to Riker Hoffman up top. Middle of the floor to Muirbrook. Pump fake down the lane. Opportunity blocked. But Muirbrook gets his own rebound. He's trying to use his body to cut back to the hoop. He's blocked again. Good possession there defensively by Christian Bush. As Crane and Warner will check back in for Lloyd and Roberts, respectively. 7:17 left to go in the second quarter. 19-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
And that was, like you said, good defense by Bush. Carson's working his tail off. He's got to go into Bush a little more where he's got 2 fouls already and try to drive out third.
Flake on the right wing, finds Wright in the corner. They work it all the way around to Warner. Drives baseline. Skip pass stolen by Weston. Here he comes 1-on-2 in transition. He's going to wait for his teammates. Wise move there. Drives. Fakes the shot. Pulls up. Goes to Lundgren. Right wing three is good as Ridge Lundgren buries the three to bring the Rebels back within 4. Good decision there by Weston.
That's Ridge's second 3 of the ball game.
That pass nearly turned over. They work it over to Flake on the left wing. Thought about the 3 instead. Drives, kicks it, wing, Crane, his 3. Rattles around, no good. Rebound by Bush. Tried to lay it in, unable to do so. Was fouled on the play. As he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Drake tried. I think he got maybe shoulder.
I think that's what they call in basketball a mismatch.
A little bit.
First free throw on the way from Bush. You know, that foul for Drake works out because it's going to save at least 1 point. Bush is 6'8". And according to this roster, they have Drake Weston at 5'8", so legitimately a foot advantage according to the program. As Bush will shoot the second free throw. Ball in the air, off the back rim and out. Rebound is going to go out of bounds off of the Rebels. As that'll kill a team, but we're going to get a timeout called by the Bears. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Playing Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as sing in on 98.3 KADQ. 19:15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels trail by 4. Able to claw back into this one. Let's check out that last Rich Lundgren three-pointer on the Stacy's Repair instant replay. Good decision by Weston after the steal. Instead of trying to attack 1-on-2, he spins back, waits for his teammates, finds Lundgren for a 3. As the Rebels are within 4. 6 minutes, 29 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It'll be Bears basketball out of bounds and across from the Rebels bench. Crane to inbound. Flake will initiate the offense, top of the key. Right on the left wing. Baseline jumper on the way, no good, but that shot from Crane was fouled. To shoot 2 free throws.
It's going to be on Carter Hoffman, his first of the quarter.
If you're the Rebels, you've already given up the jumper. Don't crowd him on the way down.
Did I miss a foul this quarter? Scoreboard's saying 2.
Yeah, the one against Weston. First free throw is good. 20-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Second free throw on the way is good. 21-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels are able to beat the first man in the press. Work it to the corner to Hoffman. Carter to Riker. Back to Carter as the 2 Hoffmans play catch. Corny at the top of the key. To Carter Hoffman. Surveys, finds Lundgren. 6:01 left to go in the quarter. Riker Hoffman surveys from the left wing. His pass attempt deflected by Flake out of bounds. Rebels will have 10 seconds to work with in the shot clock. As Lloyd and Roberts will check back in for the Bears. Riker Hoffman to inbound. Flake and Warner out for the Bears as Cornea catches. 8 seconds to work with. He gets bumped at the half-court line, and that's a big foul there as the Rebels were working against the shot clock. Instead, they'll have 35 seconds to work with as Riker Hoffman inbound. Cornea. Riker Hoffman inside to Muirbrook, who wasn't looking, able to rip it away. Good strength there from Carson. Riker Hoffman catches left wing. He's going to be called for the traveling violation. As it'll be Bears ball underneath their own hoop. 5 minutes, 41 seconds left to go in the quarter. Bears will walk it up the floor with Lloyd. Rebels fall back into a 2-3 zone. On the wing, it's Roberts. Surveys from the left wing position, had it poked away by Lundgren. Will be out of bounds. Bears basketball, they'll retain with 21 seconds to go on the shot clock. They'll inbound to right, middle of the floor. As Roberts trying to make a play is stolen by Muirbrook. He finds Riker Hoffman as the Rebels off in transition. Cornea catches left corner. Looks to attack. Finds Lundgren. He's going to catch, fire the three. That's in and out. Rebound knocked around, pulled in by Bush. Comes Crane up the right wing. On the wing, it's Roberts. Moves to the corner. Back to Crane. Ball still in the right wing as Lloyd will come reset the offense with 20 seconds to go in the shot clock. Attacks to right in the left corner. His pass is kicked by Carter Hoffman into the Bear Lake student section. I think that actually hit Jeremy Garcia over there in the Bear Lake student section, standing next to former Rebel Levi Stonehouse. 4:45 left to go in the second quarter. Wright catches, middle of the floor to Crane. He's going to fire a jumper. Nails the jumper, and the Rebels are going to get a touch foul on the shot.
It's going to be on Jaden, his first, third team of the quarter.
And once again, after the jumper is gone, the Rebels pick up a foul after the shot. It is the right call, though, as Crane converts the old-fashioned three-point play. 24-15 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels need a bucket here. Bears into their three-quarter court, 1-3-1. Carter Hoffman has it on the right wing. Goes inside to Muirbrook as he goes to work. Turns off glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bush. We're going to get a jump ball. Great job there by Carter Hoffman to earn the Rebels possession of the ball back.
It's going to stay to Rich.
24-15 on the station on main scoreboard. 4:22 left to go in the second quarter. Inside to Muirbrook, catches, lays it in. Great play, good find there from Lundgren. 24-17 on the station on main scoreboard. Here comes Lloyd.
Kind of caught the Bears sleeping on that one.
Middle of the floor to Crane. Finds a jump shot from Roberts on the outside as Bush lays it in. No one in front of him on the rebound. 26-17 on the station on main scoreboard. Cornea works it to Lundgren, trying to break the press. They go to Muirbrook, middle of the floor. Finds Riker Hoffman cutting. He's fouled on the play, as it'll be called against Trayson Wright. I think if he makes it, they're letting it go, but he missed it, so they call the foul. 3:53 left to go in the second quarter. Riker Hoffman to the line to shoot two. First free throw from Riker is good. 26-18 as Weston's going to check in for Lundgren. Riker Hoffman back to the line. Second free throw. Rattles around, no good. As Crane gets the rebound. 26-18 on the station on main scoreboard. Crane's going to fire from the top of the key. That's good. 29-18 on the station on main scoreboard as Riker Hoffman has it on the left wing. Crosses the timeline. And he's going to turn it over, but the Rebels call timeout before the turnover. As with that, we'll take a break as well. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Welcome back inside the West Bronx. Started broadcast in the middle of 2023. Your Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. It'll be Rebels basketball. Side inbounds in front of the scorer's table. Riker Hoffman to throw it in. Bears in the 1-3-1. Riker has it. Left wing. His pass nearly stolen as Weston's able to come away with it. Lloyd is able to take it away from Weston. Ahead to Crane. Layup no good. But I think Weston used his face to stop the layup right there. 2 free throws coming from Crane.
That's Drake's third. Team fourth of the quarter.
Crane to shoot 2.
He's 3 for 3 on the night.
First one is good. 30-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As these are important 3 minutes, 24 seconds for the Rebels before they head to halftime, as they got to keep themselves within distance. The Bears go on a run here. That could mean game over. Free throw is good. 31-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren has it on the left wing across the timeline. Throws it back to Perry. It's turned over. Here comes Crane with the layup. 33-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard as that 1-3-1 is giving the Rebels offense fits. Cornea on the wing. Surveys, finds Lundgren. Rebels get it over the the timeline. Lundgren's layup no good. Here come the Bears back the other way. It's Lloyd. Finds Roberts. He attacks baseline. Back up top to Lloyd. That is nearly taken away. Lloyd's able to reset though. Middle of the floor, Crane's going to turn, fire the jumper. That's his sweet spot right there as he's very, very dominant from that area. Lundgren across the timeline. Finds Riker Hoffman to Lundgren. Middle of the floor, Meerbrook turns, fires from the elbow. That's good. Good find there from Lundgren as it's now 37-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard according to the in-house scoreboard. Or 37-18, excuse me. They go to Crane. Back to right. Crane, right corner. Inside to Bush. Turns, finds right, top of the key, three-pointers off. Rebound pulled in by Perry. So here come the Rebels in transition, finds Lundgren. His right wing three in the air, no good. Rebound pulled in by Crane. He'll push it up the floor with 1:55 to go in the second quarter. He attacks. Floater, no good. Gets his own board, finishes it. As Crane is having himself quite the first half.
That's 20 points for Crane in the first half.
Ooh. And it looks like he's getting an opportunity for 22 as he gets the steal. Instead, lays it off to Lloyd, back inside. That's a good job by Jaden Corney to get back and force a jump ball. As he hustled back, looked like Crane had an easy layup. Rebels bring in Carter Hoffman. He'll replace Riker Hoffman. 1 minute, 32 seconds left to go in the quarter. As I was correct, it was 37-20 as they fix the in-house scoreboard. Lloyd fires a three, make it 40-20 as the Bears have doubled up the Rebels here in the first half. Carter Hoffman to the timeline, crosses it, goes to Cornea, left corner. Skip pass finds Lundgren to Perry. Hoffman catches top of the key as Carter looks to reset. Middle of the floor to Meerbrook. He's going to turn, fire. That's off glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Warner. Fires ahead to Lloyd. Skip pass, fired ahead to Crane. Fires to Lloyd, cross court, three, no good. Roberts is going to hook it, no good. Rebounded by Meerbrook. I think Roberts had more time than he expected as Cornea, layup attempt, no good, but he'll draw the foul. Rebels will shoot 2 free throws.
That's a good job by Jaden to come down and just go into the defender, draw the contact, and get to the free throw line.
That's a tough play there for Kason Warner as he comes up. He's trying to run that one off. I think he took Jaden Cornea's knee to the midsection, as they call it in in official doctor terms in hockey, is a midsection injury. As Cornea will shoot. First free throw is good. Christian Bush will check in as well. He replaces Crane. 48.6 left to go in the half. Jaden Cornea's second free throw in the air is good. 40-22 on the station on main scoreboard. 45 seconds left to go in the second quarter as Lloyd will cross the timeline. On the wing, it's Warner. As it's tipped out of bounds, will retain. Or excuse me, the Bears will retain. Right to inbound. Skip pass tipped by Lundgren into the hands of Lloyd. He attacks, finds Warner, nearly loses it out of bounds. Instead, Cornea is able to come away with it. Rebels in transition. Cornea on the attack, late pass to Lundgren, but we're getting an offensive foul called against the Bears. That's a great job there by Rhett Lloyd to step in and take the charge. It is the right call.
Definitely the right call. Jaden's got to see that guy's in front of him and get rid of that a little sooner to where he can avoid that contact.
Lloyd will walk it up the floor. 25 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Warner. She's make that Roberts up top to Lloyd. Back to Roberts on the left wing. They work it to Lloyd, top of the key with 10 seconds to go. Right. Goes right back to Lloyd, top of the key. He's going to get it right back with 5 seconds left to go. Right catches. He's going to fire the three. That's good. 43-22 on the station on main scoreboard as that's a big three heading into the locker room. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful Blue Water and Bear Lake Raspberry Shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ. 43-22 on the station on main scoreboard. Bears on top of the Rebels. We come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, Lex Cornea, as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Here with Lex Cornea, the head coach at Rich High School. Coach Cornea, how you doing today?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain. So Friday's the day.
It's right around the corner, and I'm sure you guys are chomping at the bit to get going.
I mean, yeah, we know everybody else has a head start on us. I mean, they started playing. Some people had games 2 weeks ago. It's taken us a little bit to get over the football aftermath of what went down there and just the excitement and stuff. But I think the rust is off, and guys are ready to get out of the gym that we're practicing in and get onto a real floor.
That is one question I wanted to ask you. How do you think the football success can translate to basketball? Because I think last year it translated very well from the volleyball team to the girls, and I think it can have the same effect this year for the boys.
Well, the last year this program won a state championship in basketball. They also won it in football. And so, it carries over. And I think what guys realize is all the things we ask them to sacrifice through the year, their role, minutes, shots, the work in practice, the time that it takes. When they've been in that, center field and they've lifted that trophy, they realize that, it's all worth it. And I think that, guys get that now, where before you could tell them that. I don't think they really understood, but now they know that, everything you have to give up in a season to make a team good, it all comes back to you at the end when you're the last one standing. I just think there's a hunger and an excitement to do the same thing in basketball. And, this school's had a lot of success in football over the years, and basketball's been harder to come by. We've been close a lot, but as far as being that last team standing, it's only once in a very long history. So I think guys have a chip on their shoulder to prove that it can be done, to validate themselves, and just to get back to the top of the pile, because it's a good feeling.
Fortunately, with the long football run, you guys you have a couple of guys banged up that won't be able to start the season. What's that mean for the younger players?
Well, there's always doors that open in any season. I mean, there's always injuries, there's sicknesses, there's things, and you have to be ready to take your moment. Losing Jaden Dash for, probably about 2 months, it's a blow. These guys played with him all last year. They played with him all summer long. It changes the way we do things. He brings a lot to the table that is difficult or impossible to replicate in another player. But, you just have to take that next man up mentality. And, I think we're fortunate that we get him back when we do. If everything goes well, which right now it looks like it is, he'll have plenty of time to kind of get into the rotation and figure out kind of where he fits and how we can play with him. And I think that we'll be firing on all cylinders in March. But yeah, it's a rocky road that leads to a state championship. It always has.
So what are the principles you want to instill in this team? What are the Rich Rebels going to look like this year?
Well, as far as on the court, we want to play very fast. And I think we have guys with skill sets that you can play fast and you can get, outrun teams and get those easy buckets. Defensively, we need to be a one-shot only team. That, offensive rebounds are not something that happen to us. I mean, we know what happens in the game of basketball, but we want to have the best rebounding percentage in the state is our goal. The least amount of second shots. As far as what we, what we do, our theme this year is right here, right now. We actually took that from the Buffalo Bills. It's kind of a playoff chant they have, and that's a little bit of an ode to Coach Grohl, big Bills fan. But the time to be good is right here, right now. I think sometimes we push things off too far and say, well, I'll get to that later. But right here, right now, no matter who our opponent is, the time to play hard, the time to lay it out is right here. So I hope something you see is guys willing to sacrifice for the team, to scrap and get after it, and to be that team that, man, even if we don't win the game, we don't lose the fight.
So let's move on to you guys' opponents this weekend. First off, you guys have St. Joseph. You played them last year. You're able to beat them. What do you know about them, and what are you kind of expecting?
Well, I know they've got a new coach. I think, and anytime you bring a new coach in, it changes the identity up, and it puts a lot of question marks up. We know last year they had some kids that one kid was hurt, but a really lanky guard, probably about 6'4", that could shoot the ball, could move, and he was injured the night we played him, but I don't know if he's returning or not. They haven't had their first game. They'll play first against ICS, so that'll give us a little better idea. But, the thing about St. Joe's, they played basketball there for a long time, and, they kind of keep having to push reset on their program as new coaches come in and out, but they're kids who play hard and who take pride in wearing that, that yellow and green. Rich has played St. Joe for a long time, and they've been down the last few years, but I think what we don't remember is they've had some years they were very, very good. So, I think it'll be a good out-of-the-gates game for us and kind of let us figure out a few things, on the floor and not always just on the board and X's and O's.
And then on Saturday, you guys will travel up to Bear Lake. 2 games on the road to start the season, and Bear Lake's not an easy place to play. I learned that last year, just kind of seeing what both teams went through. It seems like it's a house. I call it a house of horrors, just that one place where you go where it just seems like no matter what you do, you feel like you're in sand. It feels like there's a lid on the bucket, and it feels like Bear Lake's one of those places. What about that atmosphere is so tough to play in, and also what do you guys got to do to overcome it?
Well, anytime, they come here, we go there. I think home court gives you about 8 points. Last year they were so good that, we played them here, and it didn't really matter. That was one of the best high school basketball teams in a small town that I've seen. And, they bring a lot of that stuff back. Maybe not the players, but the mentality. They're a program that's used to winning, and they won a thriller of a state title game last year, and And there's a tradition of winning in Bear Lake. Added to that, these kids know those kids, and honestly, they hang out and they're friends all summer long, and they know each other. But there's always that edge to prove you're the better team. So what I expect to see, though, it's an early game for both of us. It'll be their second game. It's our second game. I don't expect to see clean basketball. I expect to see the team who's just willing to jump into the mud and scrap for balls and make it work, whether it's ugly or pretty, is going to be the team to win that. But I think it'll be a close one, and it'll be one that really kind of tells us where we are and where we need to go. So I'm excited for it.
I want to thank Coach Lex Corney for being a part of today's Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show on the Hometown Drive-In Halftime Show. We come back, we'll have some first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as sing in on 98.3 KADQ.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ. It's time for your town of Woodruff first half highlights. And for that, we turn it over to Colin Pace.
So in the first half, Riker Hoffman has 1, Ridge Lundgren has 9, Noah Perry has 1, Carter Hoffman has 2. He started off the scoring, and Carson Muirbrook has 7. On the other side, Bryson Crane is leading the way with 20, and then Rhett Lloyd has 10. Trayson Wright has 7. Flake has 3. Bush has 2. And that'll round out the scoring.
Yeah, the big thing is Crane coming away with 20 points in the first half, nearly outscoring the Rebels himself. Got to do a much better job on him here in the second. Rebels down by 21, trying to get back into this one, as they will start with the ball. Rebels got to win the third quarter here if you want to get back into this game. You want to try to see the score cut to about 10 before you get to the fourth quarter. The Rebels can cut the margin there. They'll have an opportunity to get themselves back into this one. It's going to be a tough task against this Bear Lake team. Cornea gets the inbound pass, and we are underway in the second half as Weston has it on the right wing. Surveys, Bears still in their zone defense. Lundgren catches in the corner. Inside to Muirbrook, spins underneath the hoop, and is able to lay it in. That's a great move there from Carson Muirbrook. As he worked his way through the paint, was able to get the layup over Bush. Here come the Bears back the other way. Warner inside, stolen by Cornea. As he's going to slow it down, finds Lundgren. Rebels look to push. Inside, Muirbrook fakes again down the lane. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebels have gotten 2 really good looks to start here in the half. Flake finds Lloyd as the Bears are into the offense. 43-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lloyd continues to survey. Drives left into the paint. Hands it off. It's Warner. Thought about the shot. Instead finds Lloyd. Passes inside. Tipped by Muirbrook, but they find Crane. 45-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren will walk it up the floor. Finds Weston. Cornea on the left wing. He looks to attack. Weston back to Cornea. Left corner 3 in the air. That's long. Carter Hoffman comes away with the rebound. Is going to fire it off of one of the Bears. Rebels will retain possession with 6:43 left to go in the third quarter. 45-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren to inbound. Finds Hoffman. Right corner. Weston. Right wing 3 in the air is good. He was left wide open and buries it. 45-27 as the Rebels are going to bring some pressure. Lloyd trying to go to Crane, nearly stolen by Hoffman. Crane's able to get it back. Warner's going to fire up the long three. No good. Cornea with the rebound. Here come the Rebels looking to cut in the deficit. Cornea pushes it down the floor into the lane. We're going to get a blocking call against the Bears, as that's a good job by Cornea to attack. It'll be on the floor. Rebels to inbound. 6:19 left to go in the third quarter. Carter Hoffman catches right corner as he sets a screen. Lundgren catches right corner three in the air. Is good. Back-to-back threes bring the Rebels back within 15. 6:10 left to go on the Station on Main in the quarter on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels looking to get it done on the defensive end. Lloyd across the timeline. Goes to Crane. He turns, fires from the right elbow. Back rim and out as Muirbrook pulls in the board. He clears some space, looks ahead, finds Cornea. Looking to attack Hoffman. Left corner three in the air, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lloyd as he's going to push the ball up the floor. Finds Warner in the corner. Back up top to Lloyd. She's going to survey from the left wing. Weston reaches in, trying to get it from him. Lloyd down the lane. No one stops him. Lays it off the glass and in. It's a nice floater there from Rhett Lloyd as he took all the space the Rebels were willing to give him. Cornea has it on the left wing, looking to attack. Splits some defenders. Finds Lundgren as he'll step back. Weston, top of the key. Drives left, looking to navigate some traffic. Stripped away from him, but Lundgren's able to pick it up. He's going to fire a long-distance three. That's good! Ridge Lundgren buries another three-pointer. 47-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lloyd walks it up the floor. It's a 14-point deficit with 4:55 left to go. Rebels trailed by 21 entering the third quarter. Lloyd with a left-handed drive. No foul there as Weston's going to defend. Warner on his shot, no good. Crane rebound, layup, no good. Rebound bounces around off the Bears. Rebels will get possession. Bears will set up that quarter court, 1-3-1 with 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the third. 47-33 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Lundgren finds Weston on the wing. Thought about the three. Tries to drop it off inside. That's turned over. Crane out in front of everyone. Good hustle by Lundgren to get back to force the miss on the layup, but Crane will shoot 2 free throws. Forces them to earn it from the line. 4:28 left to go in the third quarter.
That's Ridge's first.
It's a good foul by Ridge, though.
It is, and it's first team foul of the quarter.
Crane to the line to shoot the free throw. Ball up, no good. As that foul pays off as it saves the Rebels at least 1 point. Wright and Roberts check in for the Bears. Riker Hoffman checks in for the Rebels as he'll replace Drake Weston. Crane back to the free throw line. Second free throw on the way is good. 48-33 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Cornea up the floor. Splits a couple defenders, finds Carter Hoffman. Top of the key, Ridge Lundgren's going to fire the left wing three. That one's in and out. Rebounded by Crane as he pushes up the floor. Roberts is able to make the play. He's going to slow it down. They go inside to Bush. Back up top, Crane fakes the shot. Attacks the paint, and we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. So it'll be on Muirbrook. His second. Crane back to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 4 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. First free throw in the air is good. 49-33 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
I really like that defense Carson did. He was actually moving backwards. He was straight up. And Crane actually pushed his hand out. But Carson got the call, and he made both free throws.
50-33 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Rebels are going to have to go quickly to get it across the timeline, able to do so. Muirbrook with a catch in the corner. He'll attack the basket on his way to the hoop. Off glass, no good, but they're going to call it on the floor. Excuse me, that was off glass and good, but no basket as the call on the floor. We'll send the Rebels under the hoop to inbounds.
That's going to be number 3 on Bush.
Noah Perry will check in for Carter Hoffman. Jason Warner will check in for Christian Bush. Lundgren to inbound under the hoop. Finds Riker Hoffman in the corner. Back to Lundgren, catches. Corner 3 in the air is good. Ridge Lundgren's having himself quite the third quarter. as it's 50-36 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bears will call a timeout. We'll take one as well as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as 98.3 KDQ.
Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as it's time for the Gary Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. Call 435-946-8888, 435-946-8888, or visit bearlakerealty.com. Back to the live cam. Ridge Lundgren just hit a three to make it a 14-point game.
The concession stand will close at the end of the third quarter.
As the Rebels, they're going to come with some pressure here. Into the ball game for the Bears. Sophomore Caden Anderson has the ball. Roberts, middle of the floor, finds Crane. A pass stolen by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Pushed ahead to Weston, right corner, catches, thought about the three instead. He's going to drive into the paint, kicks it to Riker Hoffman, thought about three as well. Hands it off inside Muirbrook. His move, no shot on the way, as it'll be on the ground, but good move there from Carson.
That was a real good move. Carson looks upset, and I don't know what he's upset about. That was a good move.
Carter Hoffman's going to check in for Riker Hoffman. Lundgren to inbound. Finds Muirbrook under the basket. He's fouled on the shot. Rebels bench calling for a goaltend after he slapped the glass. Muirbrook will shoot two.
That's going to be 4 on right. Fourth team foul.
Venture to guess the Bear Lake crowd did not agree with that call as Muirbrook's free throw is good. 50-37 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
And Carson reaches double figures with that free throw.
Muirbrook into the routine, second free throw on the way. Point number 11 through the hoop, 50-38 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Anderson up the floor. They push it on the wing. That's Warner. Up top, they find Flake. Anderson's going to reset the offense. As he throws a pass, that's going to be turned over. Noah Perry gets the steal. Here come the Rebels. Chance to make it a single-digit game. Inside to Muirbrook off of his hands. Rebels are going to press. 3:22 left to go in the third quarter. 50-38 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They hound Anderson. Turned around, went to throw it in the backcourt. Is able to get away with it. Rebels unlucky there. As Rebels were knocked that ball out of his hands. It looked like he turned and he was going to fire a pass to his teammate behind the line. It's an unfortunate break for the Rebels. They'll be called for a foul against Carter Hoffman. A little over aggressive, but with 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter, you don't mind that. It's only the third team foul.
And Carter's second, so.
Lloyd receives the inbounds pass. He's going to walk it across the timeline with 3 minutes even to go in the third quarter. Anderson on the right wing goes inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Shot again missed. As on the third one, Warner makes it and is fouled. As he'll shoot the old-fashioned three-point play. As he got the ball jammed between the rim and the backboard a couple of times before he was able to finally finish off the third chance. Free throw on the way is good. 53-38 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren will push it up the floor. Middle of the floor, Muirbrook catch, turns, shoots the jumper. That's good. 53-40 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Work it around. It's Flake on the right wing to Lloyd. Surveys. It's going to go cross-court pass, goes out of bounds, turned over. Rebels with an opportunity to trim it to 10 with a three-pointer here. And Colum, this is the range that we said the Rebels want to get to by about the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're playing good defense, good shot selection. It helps that Ridge got a little hot first of the quarter. And now Carson stepped up, and he's got hot.
Muirbrook blocked there by
Crane.
Blocked there by Crane. As here come the Bears back the other way. It's Lloyd. Couple left-handed dribbles. Rebels going man-to-man defense, nearly stolen. An attempt there from the Bears. Funky-looking shot, no good. As Muirbrook pulls in the rebound, here come the Rebels back the other way. Lundgren to Hoffman, right corner. Catches, turns, tries to shoot, blocked. Is able to rip away the rebound, back underneath. This time he's fouled, will shoot 2 free throws. Good effort there from Carter Hoffman. With 1:51 left to go, has an opportunity to cut it to 11.
Carter misses the first one.
Sorry, we had a little bit of a spill. A drink just exploded all over my lap. As Hoffman misses the first free throw, trying to make sure that none of the liquid gets to any of the equipment. Second free throw is good, as we'll update the station on main scoreboard in a second, trying to make sure none of the equipment soaks. Meanwhile, the Bears will try to break the Rebels. 1-2-2 press. Lloyd goes cross court to Flake. Into the front court for Warner, back to Flake. Lloyd has it, surveys up top. Bears continue to work it around. Shot on the way is good. 2-point variety for the Bears.
That was Lloyd. Tough shot, too. Carson was right there in his grill.
Hoffman catches, looks to attack baseline, able to do so. Layup is good. Carter gets those 2 right back as the Rebels call timeout. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. 55-43 on the station on main scoreboard as we update the score. Bears pass tipped away by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels 2-on-1. Lundgren's going to attack. Layup is off the rim, no good, but Ridge is going to shoot 2 free throws. Opportunity here for the Rebels as they trail 55-43 to cut it to a 10-point deficit with 1 minute even left to go in the third quarter. Lundgren's first free throw, short. Lundgren gets the ball back. Second free throw on the way, no good as he goes 0 for 2 from the line. Crane pulls on the board. Here comes Lloyd, throws it ahead, 2-on-1 Bears. They hand it off, Anderson, layup good, and the foul. That's a huge swing in momentum. As the Bears now go up 14.
Noah's going to pick up his second,
54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Anderson to shoot the and one. Ball in the air is good. 58-43. Weston to Cornea. Hands it off to Lundgren. He's going to pull up for three. That's good. Ridge Lundgren, 58-46. 12-point game. Layup attempt for Warner is good as the Bears break the press. 60-46, Lundgren. 25 seconds left to go in the quarter. As he's fouled there.
He's going to
by
send
Anderson.
Ridge to the line.
It's kind of a silly foul there for the Bears. I don't think Anderson meant to do it. Lundgren back to the line to shoot two. Into the routine, first free throw in the air, rattles around and out. Lundgren can't believe it.
Ridge is 1 for 5 with 21 points on the night with 5 3-pointers.
Second free throw is good. I was going to say maybe he wants to back up to the three-point line to shoot his free throws as he is on fire from there. Middle of the floor, that pass deflected, nearly stolen. Roberts looks to attack down the lane. Pass, foul, and one. 12.1 to go as Warner will shoot the and one free throw. Into the routine, a couple of dribbles with the right hand. Dip at the knees, free throw on the way, rattles around and falls in. 63-47. 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. Cornea across the timeline, hands to Carter Hoffman. He's going to drive down the lane, left-hand layup, no good. Rebound swatted around. Bears come away with it, and that's going to end the third quarter as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. 63-47 to start the fourth quarter. Rebels trail on the Station on Main scoreboard.
Going to be Bear Lake ball to start this fourth quarter. They didn't quite make it to 10, but they did cut into that lead pretty good. The way the Rebels are playing right now, they could come back and they could win this ball game.
It's all going to start on the defensive end. They'll have to get it done here as Lloyd will walk it up the floor. Rebels in man-to-man defense. The handoff to Anderson. He attacks the middle of the floor, down the lane, tries to flip it up, nearly stolen inside of the hands of Warner. His pass deflected to Robinson. Another pass deflected by the Rebels. 3 straight passes that they've gotten their fingertips to. Unable to have nothing to show for it, though. Lloyd directing traffic, dribbles to the left lane. They go inside to Crane. Is going to be stripped there by Carson Muirbrook. Come the Rebels back the other way with Carter Hoffman. Down the lane, layup no good. He is stripped out of bounds, though. Will retain possession for the Rebels.
That was a good defensive play by Lloyd. He didn't step in front of Carter. He just reached in there and knocked the ball out of his hands. Rebel ball.
Lundgren to inbound. Tried to find Muirbrook middle of the floor. Instead, he finds Hoffman. Weston catches left wing 3 in the air. That's good. 63-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lex Corney is employing his guys to trap him. Crane spins, fires, stolen by Muirbrook. Great defensive play there by Carson. Weston will cross the timeline with 7 minutes even to go. Rebels trail by 13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Hands it off to Cornea. On the left wing, hands to Hoffman, top of the key. He surveys, will slow it down. Goes to Muirbrook, tries to make a move, that's turned over. Here come the Bears back the other way as it's Lloyd. Euro step into the lane, reverse layup, no good. Rebound by Meerbrook as Lloyd made that harder than it had to be. Crane steals the outlet pass. 2-on-1 as Crane tried to nutmeg Meerbrook. It hit his leg, goes out of bounds. 6:34 left to go in the fourth quarter. Frantic pace to start.
It is. It's up and down. Defense is on both sides is playing good. They're getting touches almost every pass.
Flake will inbound. They go inside as that's Crane. He misses. Apparently he is human. As Lundgren comes back the other way. 6:27 left to go. Finds Cornea into the corner. Drake Weston, left corner three is short. Rebound pulled in by the Bears as Crane finds Lloyd on the left wing. He'll attack the middle of the floor. We're going to get a reach-in foul called against the Rebels.
It's going to be Drake's fourth. Oh, they're calling that one on Ridge. Thank you. That's only 2 on Ridge.
Bit of a break there for the Rebels. 6:15 left to go.
Daniel Smith to check in for the Rebels. His first minutes of the ball game.
He's going to replace Carter Hoffman. Trayson Wright will check back in for the Bears. $6:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. 63-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels trying to claw back into this one. Roberts goes middle of the floor to Wright as Crane had it knocked away. He hands off to Warner. Make that Flake. As he spins top of the key. Goes to Crane at the elbow. Pump fakes. He's going to fire a shot middle of the lane. No good. Rebound pulled in by Drake Weston. As here comes the Rebels on the attack. Down the middle of the floor. Loses it. It's turned over. Here comes Crane back the other way. Pushes it ahead. That's going to be out of bounds off of the Rebels. I think they're going to call it on Lundgren trying to save it. He slapped it off the baseline. Would have been interesting to see who they called it off of, though, without that. With 5:43 left to go in the quarter.
Daniel Smith and Crane are getting into it a little bit. Daniel's just trying to stand there.
Well, that's kind of what Daniel needs to do. First minutes, he has no fouls. If he can frustrate Crane, that'll really help the team. Shot attempt on the way from the Bears. Somehow goes in. That's a tough shot.
Taylor Roberts, his first 2 of the game. Comes up pretty big moment.
What a big 2 that is for the Bears. Weston's pass to Smith is deflected out of bounds into the bleachers. Rebels will keep possession. With 5:28 left to go in the quarter, Weston catches, pump fakes. It's on the right wing. Picks up his dribble, goes to Meerbrook, attacks the elbow, and he's going to be fouled on his way to the hoop. Rebels will have the ball underneath the Bears basket with 5:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. 65-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Ridge Lundgren will inbound. That's actually 5 on Trayson Wright. Lloyd's going to check in for him as he gets an applause from the home faithful as he comes off the floor. Lundgren to inbound. Goes to Meerbrook. Spins back looking for space. Finds Weston top of the key. He's going to fire a three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Crane. As he crosses over top of the key. Gets into the lane. Finds Lloyd. Back to Crane. One-on-one with Meerbrook in the corner. Pump fakes. Drives baseline. Fires up a shot. No good. Bush with the rebound. Lays it in. 67-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels push it to Weston. He's going to attack. Finds Lundgren. Right corner 3 in the air. No good. Rebound by Smith. Actually going to say it was poked out of bounds by, poked out of bounds by Crane. Rebels will inbound. Smith on the side to Weston. Rebels with a fresh shot clock to work with. They have 4:38 left to go. Lundgren catches, fakes the wing 3 inside to Smith. Post move, that's blocked by Bush as it's 2-on-0 the other way. Roberts will lay it in, 69-50. And just like that, the Bears have pushed this to a 19-point game. Weston loses that one. That's going to be out of bounds off of Drake. It'll be Bears basketball as that ball shot all the way down to the Rebels baseline. It'll be Bears basketball under the hoop as Noah Perry is going to check in for Daniel Smith. They lob it inbounds. Crane catches in the left wing. Up top to Roberts. Back to the middle of the floor for Flake. On the wing. Roberts surveys. One dribble to Lloyd, top of the key. Bears using some clock here. They're up 69-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Crane catches, goes inside. That's Bush. Up and under move, no good, but they're going to call a foul on Meerbrook. Bush will shoot 2 free throws with 3:46 left to go in the fourth quarter.
They say that's Carson's 4th on the board. I only had him down as his 3rd.
First free throw in the air is good, and it's a 20-point game, 70-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bush back to the line. Shoot free throw, the second free throw, excuse me. Into the routine. Ball in the air. No good as Meerbrook pulls in the rebound. Here comes Weston. He'll push the ball up the floor. Rebels need a basket here. Finds Carter Hoffman, left wing, crosses over, attacks the elbow. Trying to go to the corner. That's a good read there by Flake as he's ahead of everyone. Tried to lob it up to I'm not sure who, but Roberts will come down with it, and he'll lay it in. 72-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Weston looks to push all the way down the lane. Left-hand layup, no good. As here come the Bears back the other way.
Roberts has come up with 6 big points here in the fourth quarter for the Bears.
Lloyd moves it to Roberts on the left wing. As we're going to get a timeout called by the Bears with 3 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. You're watching the 2023 Red Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. So check out that nice move from Carson Meerbrook in the third quarter on the Stacy's Repair Instant Replay as we head to commercial break.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Welcome back inside the Fresh Block, Montpelier's broadcast booth in the middle of 2023 Red Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. 3:02 left to go in the fourth quarter, 72-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels trail by 22. They had cut it all the way down to 13 at one point. It'll be Bears basketball out of bounds in front of the scorer's table. They're attacking from right to left in front of that scorer's table. Lloyd has it in the backcourt. 17 seconds to go on the shot clock. As a pass stolen by Noah Perry. So here come the Rebels 2-on-1. Perry tried a dump-off pass to Weston. Threw it out in front of him. It's been the kind of day that it's been.
For both the boys and girls.
Absolutely.
From Rich.
It's only the second game of the season. No reason to panic here. 2:45 left to go in the game. As much as the fans at Rich don't want to hear it, Bear Lake is a tough place to play, as we've seen the last 2 years. Another pass stolen by Meerbrook. We're going to get a foul called against Bush. That'll be his 4th. As the Rebels with 2:38 will have the ball under their own hoop.
Third team. Looks like Bear Lake's going to almost empty their bench here, bring the JV in.
It'll be Anderson, Warner, Daniel Matthew, as well as Evan Cottle into the game for the Bears. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Lundgren, Weston, Carter Hoffman, Meerbrook, and Perry. Weston across the timeline. Goes to Lundgren. His pass deflected, stolen by Roberts. His layup no good. Rebound is going to be a foul against the Bears. Glenn Fonsbeck is going to check in for the Rebels as Meerbrook will check out. 2 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels trail 72-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston finds Perry at the elbow. He's going to tack down the lane, lays it off, glass and in. Noah Perry, the old-fashioned three-point play, as that was a good, strong move there from Noah. Perry to the line to shoot. Free throw in the air is good. 72-53 as Anderson will push it up the floor. Rebels still playing half-court man-to-man defense, trying to force some turnovers, get back into this one. On the wing, it's Matthew. His pass nearly stolen by Weston. As a couple players collide, it's going to be Rich basketball as Drake Weston forces the turnover. Great job there. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 72-53. Rebels trail. Weston down the lane. Hoffman catches it over two players. Drives baseline, hands to Weston. Clears out, gives Drake some space. Drives baseline, looking to Euro step back in. Nice move, can't finish. As Fonsbeck got his hands to it, unable to corral it. Here comes Anderson down the floor into the lane. Had it stripped, able to retain possession. Actually goes out of bounds. 1:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. A little bit of helter-skelter action to finish the game as the Rebels are about to empty their bench. Weston to walk it up the floor. 1 minute, 35 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Hoffman on the right wing. No one picks him up, so he's going to drive. His shot, no good. Rebounded by Matthew. Actually make that Cottle. He finds Roberts across the half-court line to the wing for Cottle. He's going to fire the three. No good. Back rim. Roberts with the rebound. Goes inside to a teammate. Shot attempt is a block for Drake Weston. As here comes Taylor Walker, Riker Hoffman, Daniel Smith, Talon Pace, all checking in for the Rebels. As the only player staying for Rich is Fonsbeck. (72-53). Student section chanting back to Utah like it's a bad thing. Smith to Hoffman, to Pace. At the elbow, he finds Taylor Walker. Hoffman, Smith, back to Hoffman. To Smith, back to Hoffman. They play catch, top of the key. They try to go inside to Pace. It's going to be a foul called against the Bears as Talon Pace will shoot free throws.
Yep, that'll be 5-team. Second on Taylor Roberts.
46 seconds left to go. First free throw from Pace, rattles around and falls in. 72-54. Second free throw in the air, rattles around. This time it comes out, rebounded by Cottle. Here come the Bears. 43 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 72-54. Bears are going to win this one. Just some window dressing to end the game here. Anderson goes on the left wing. It's Cottle. Drives to the elbow, floats one up. That's off glass and good. Tough finish there, 74-54. Hoffman pushes up the wing to Walker. Inside to Pace. Drives baseline. His shot no good, but he was fouled on the play. Talon Pace will shoot two more free throws.
And that'll be Roberts' third.
12.6 seconds to go. It's Tiny to the line. First free throw in the air, no good. 12.6 to go. It's a 20-point game. This could potentially be the final shot of the game. Free throw in the air, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears. Ahead to Anderson. He's going to cross the timeline. And looks like he's going to dribble out the clock with 5 seconds left to go. Rebels are going to back off. Allow the Bears to end this one. 74-54 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as sing in on 98.3 KADQ. We'll have the Independent Software Solutions postgame show after this.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Flame Tires broadcast with the middle of 2023 Your Troubles varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels dropped this one 74-54 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bears by 20. Time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast meets fresh every single day. Get your sub in Evanston today as the Rebels drop this one 74-54. Colin, what do you have for us?
Riker Hoffman ended up with 1. Drake Weston, 2 3-pointers for 6. Ridge Lundgren leading the way for the Rebels at 22 points. Noah Perry had 4. Jaden Cornea with 2. Carter Hoffman with 5. Talon Pace with 1. And Carson Muirbrook ends up with 15. One real big point. They held Bryson Crane to 4 points in the second half.
Yeah, he did a much better job on him. He had 20 in the first. As that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. We come back, we'll have your precision play of the game. As you're watching the 2023 Your Troubles varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Back to the Les Schwab Flame Tires broadcast booth. Let's check out the Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. As you can see, Carson Muirbrook, we get the end of it, but he started in the baseline, spun one way with the dribble, gathered his dribble, spun back the other way, was able to pick up the 2 points with a nice move. That is our Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game. We come back, we'll have the player of the game brought to you by Crawford Troth, as well as a calendar update. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Troubles varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as sing in on 98.3 KADQ.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Have the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as it is time for the Crawford Troth player of the game. For that, we turn it over to Colin Pace.
Tonight we're going to have to go with Ridge Lundgren. Yeah, he led the team with 22 points, but even bigger than that, I bet he had 6 steals. I don't know how many tips he had. He was all over the court tonight. He played a very good game. Second game as a starter, as a sophomore. Ridge is going to be fun to watch for the next few years.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if anything, today, if that's any indication of his career coming up, he's got a bright one coming for the Rebels as he was very good. He is our Crawford Troth player of the game. It is time for one last calendar update on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. And next week, a bit of a weird week. So the boys team will be at the 1A state preview on Friday and Saturday. The girls will be at the Bridger Valley tournament. We will have that first game for the girls at the Bridger Valley tournament on Thursday from Lyman at 7 p.m. And then the next day, I will be in Richfield to have the boys at the 1A state preview. First game at 7 p.m. on, Friday. And then on Saturday, play at 4. First game against Panguitch, second game against Paiute. And that'll do it for us here from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. For Colin Pace, I'm Aaron Poling. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.